We live. We live in the building. We live in the building. What's up, y'all? Y'all know what to do. As y'all get on in here, make sure to thumbs up all three videos. Subscribe if you're new. Get in the chat. Let us know you here. Movie Bay, let's make sure you live. Okay, everybody live. I'm getting y'all's notifications, so y'all live.
Hey, oh, we already live.
Yeah. Yep. All I'm gonna say is I commented this on Grant's
Yes, review. We are live.
Yeah, we all live. I commented on Grant's review, but I don't get how ET got so much hate during Ease, but Ivory is not when she is far worse. That's a talking point. What's up? What's up to everybody? Michael here. Gotcha. I was gonna say what you got to eat. Whataburger. What's up, Zimmy? Yeah, we're gonna talk. We're gonna talk Jocelyn's Cabaret. Y'all want to talk Jocelyn's Cabaret too? Because we can start incorporating that.
Yeah, I just didn't get. I forgot that we were doing that, so I didn't get no pictures for Jocelyn's.
Well, we could talk about that off the cuff because it really wasn't too much to really divulge between a couple different scenes, but we can talk about that. We can talk about that last though. Before we take calls. What's up?
Oh, okay.
Y'all filing on in. Yeah, Ray Milan, where you been at? Where you been at? Probably working. I'm ready to see Tasiki get Bad Dolly next episode. Let's see. I'm excited to see how that plays out. Yeah, she made it to live. Yeah, it has been a minute since I've seen you in here too. All right, y'all file on the end. I need y'all to give me some more energy because y'all know I'm the introvert of the three and I work with energy. So
hold on, I had to get my cereal. First of all, it's only 2 minutes in. We be on here for 2 hours. We're gonna give you the motherfucking energy. I just had to finish doing the little YouTube thing.
Okay, hey everybody, it's your girl Movie Babe. Be sure y'all like, comment, subscribe. Okay, period. Yeah, giving the energy that Grant very much so wants and needs.
Exactly, that's what I need. Tyshawn in the building. Yeah, all the OGs. Is this the Tyshawn? I think this might be another one though.
Get the fuck up.
Get the OGs back in here. Tamia always in the building. Yeah, give us that energy. Give that energy, and we need y'all to give us that energy too in these comments. We need y'all in this chat.
No, not too much energy though.
Good energy. You've been busy getting this money. I know that's right. It's been getting you exhausted. I know it's that time of the year. What's up? Period, movie, babe. Exactly. All right, what y'all want to start off with? Hold on.
Let's talk about Jocelyn. We can talk about Jocelyn first. Just note that I don't have the pictures, y'all.
Yeah, let's talk about. Do we want to talk about ISIS? Even though we didn't get to see the fight.
Who?
How convenient.
ISIS and Danny at the beginning.
But it seemed like
we didn't get to see them.
Yeah, but it seemed like Danny.
It made it sound like Danny won.
Yeah.
I don't want to say won, but it seems like she probably got the best.
Got the upper hand, yeah.
Yeah. Because it don't even sound like it was really a fight. It sounds like she might have slapped her and snatched her wig. Because we all saw how ISIS looked off the bus. And Danny had that orange shake and go on her head.
Not shake and go.
Which I think, just considering how they normally are, I'm pretty sure they jumped her.
No.
My dog.
But also, it's going to be a big brawl at the reunion when they get to their reunion. Like, it's going to be OGs versus the newbies at the reunion when they get to Jocelyn's reunion.
I can't wait to see that reunion. I feel like
it's going to be a brawl.
It's going to be good. And it's crazy, too, considering the fact that they're all on tour right now. Well, most of them are on tour right now. And I saw how they've been bringing in, like, ISIS on tour. They brought Lexi on tour. Yes, I saw that. I would have loved to. How would y'all? I would have loved to have seen Natural with this group.
I think she would have vibed well. I honestly think she would have vibed well.
I feel like her and ISIS would have got along.
What else happened this episode? Oh, they have to get dressed and ready.
I don't know. I feel like that one you just gotta see. When you get two Scorpios together, you just really gotta see because it can either be a hit or a miss.
What you talking about?
What the ISIS and
Miss Natural and ISIS together.
I mean,
don't subscribe to or not subscribe. Go follow Baddie Positivity's page. I don't know if y'all probably already do though, but if you don't, go follow them on Instagram. That's how I keep up with the tea. Them two, this page, Thoughts of Zeus and Winked Unlocked. That's how I keep in the know, and they always show love. So shout out to them. Yes, the early way. Go subscribe to the early way. Finally made it to live. Yeah, what's up?
Early where you been at? Where you been at? You've been missing like a baby daddy early. Like, where you been? We need that child support. Where you been?
Legend, what you eat? Some cereal? What's up, Ebony? Like the videos? Yep. We're gonna get Jan on here one of these days. Jan been busy. Yeah. So what's up about?
I feel like it ruined the dynamic, honestly.
You think so?
I feel like Natural would have played the role of Isis, which is why I was like, I don't know if they were on the same team.
To be honest.
Yeah, that's all. I feel like she would have taken the role of Isis. So if they were both together, I really don't know how that would how that would have worked out. But the show looked a mess. Yeah, but of course that makes sense because they had only been practicing at Area 29. So now you got to get on the stage that you ain't ever seen before. I don't know if production was held up by ISIS fighting on the bus, but because they definitely should have been there in enough time to perform and rehearse on that particular stage to work out the spacing and the transitions and things like that. So, but you know what? Because I thought about going to that show, and I was like, "Oh, it's gonna be too many people." I'm kind of like low key for real, but it didn't look like that many people, and it seemed like a pretty chill crowd. So I was like, I could have went to that. So I'm considering going to the one in December. Thinking about it.
I think I like their outfits, to be honest, for this performance. Their outfits was really cute. But also, I didn't like how they didn't give them time to like really get ready and freshen up, because like y'all be dancing and throwing y'all cootie cat in front of everybody. Like you want to make sure that they washed and well ready.
Yeah.
But who y'all got in the fight? Big Lex or Isis?
Big Lex from Baddies or Isis?
Really, you said Big Lex? I feel like Isis is a more skilled fighter. They both quick though, so it would be a good fight to see. They both have two different fight styles.
I'm gonna give it to Big Lex.
Interesting.
Why is that interesting? Just because of the episode that we saw today with her and Jayla?
No, I just said interesting. Like I said, this is gonna be a good fight regardless. Both of them can fight.
Big Lex or tie. That's what Big Lex or tie. That's what it's giving. Isis not that. Isis don't do that throttle.
I feel like Isis is too inconsistent for me. That's what makes me like.
The way she was throwing them hands on Danny, Drea in that one episode,
they can't fight.
She exhibited. If she gets to just
because Drea likes to do it like that.
But Drea likes to swing and grab somebody down. Lex don't swing and grab. It'll be good to see them just throw hands completely. Because Isis don't look like she's not been at least from what I've
just
seen.
Like her and Jayla did.
But Isis don't look like she's scared
just hitting each other on the shoulders.
Isis ain't scared to take a hit though. Isis get in there and swing for real. But we'll get to that in a minute. My cousins went to the San Antonio show. That's coming next episode. Big Legs are tied. Isis.
You went too fast. Like you said it was live. Okay. I feel like San Antonio will be live.
Kasiki and Hennessy is getting tore out the frame.
It's like a good mix down there.
Do not set Hennessy up like that.
What happened?
No, that would not be a good fight at all.
Hennessy will get tore out the frame.
Hennessy gets her licks in once she tackles you down. And once she gets you in a headlock, that's when she gets you down. Tasiki is not going to give her a chance to do it.
So this will be a good one. Hennessy versus Tink or Hennessy versus DTB.
That would be a good fight.
That would be because they both have that same style. They both like to headlock.
And whoever gets the headlock first, that's who go win. Whoever
gets the headlock first.
Grant cannot fight, y'all. I don't know what y'all.
I don't fight women. Don't let Legend fool y'all.
He can't fight. Like I'm telling y'all,
Legend is delusional. Legend will get his tail tore. Damn.
See him.
Oh, Black Widow. We talk about Big Legs. Baddies, Big Legs.
Yeah. We ain't talking about season 2.
Yeah.
I don't know because Dre and Andrea can't fight, so it's a dub for Isis, but she can't hang with the big. Please, I think Isis has shown me enough form to where I feel like she can get in there with him.
She cracked what's her name skull open,
but Daisy can't fight. The camera, and you saw how she was running. You saw how she was running from Tasiki on Bad vs. Wild. What was it? Bad vs. Wild. Is that what it's called? The Wild and Out shot that they had. The cabaret got some underrated fighters: Isis, Amber, Egypt. Bless you. I feel like Anna and Dan. Bless you. I feel like Anna and Danny
would be a crazy fight. Danny likes to spider monkey people.
Yeah, she liked to wrestle too. Jayla versus Nunu.
I think Anna would get towed up by Danny because Danny uses all of her limbs.
Yeah,
I would say that.
I feel like she's stronger. Yeah, she's strong.
Yeah.
Because she do that pole work. She is stronger.
She's strong. She got Neek down. And Neek, on looking at them, Neek is a lot more muscular than Danny, and Danny still got her down on the ground. Danny's strong.
All right, what happened at the tournament?
The beefs at the rehearsals. We can start with who started it off first. It was Neek and Raven about the group text situation, where Raven had texted to get the sizes and Neek did not respond in the group chat. What you about to say?
Oh yeah, this is why I hit comment on your page because you was like, well, Raven could have process of elimination and figure out Neek's number and then message her separately. And nope, that's too much work. I shouldn't have to do all that. I should not have to do all of that. I should not have to do all of it. Simply reply to the group chat, or you're gonna be left in the dirt.
I mean, I understand both sides. I see why Raven would be irritated, but I also see like if every other girl has responded, process of elimination, there's only one other number that hasn't been spoken for. All you got to do is call that number.
I don't want to do that. Because now
you don't want to do that, but you could do that. Yes, Neek definitely could have responded. She could have responded, but it's not like 3 out of the 5 didn't respond, and then you're now guessing, okay, who the fuck is who, so I can get these sizes in. Granted, like I said, I see where she's coming from, but it's not that hard. Like, I feel like the whole situation is
I shouldn't have to do that. I shouldn't have to.
You shouldn't have to, but then again, considering the situation, it's not as big as what they're trying to make it out to be. Like,
yeah, they just don't like Neek.
Yeah, that's just what it comes down to. Like, and maybe Neek is a diva, but guess what? It's not that. It's not that big of a deal.
Definitely a diva.
It's not that.
But I mean, it is a big of a deal when you working with the diva.
No, it's not. When she literally said, "I reached out to you," regardless if she didn't respond to the group chat or whatever, she still got in contact with you. Whether you called her or she called you, she still got in contact with you. Too late or not, whatever, she still responded. Like, it don't matter how it's being responded to as long as it's being communicated. But like I said, I still feel like it was blown out of proportion. What's up, Naomi?
Oceans versus.
I worked with some divas, and everything ain't working on your time, and it don't revolve around you, and nah.
But
so I can definitely see why they're frustrated if it's going down like that. But it could have been if she texted her, then I'm pretty sure it was too late because she ended up not having her size. So it don't matter if she contacted her.
Now
or
let's
not.
say this too, though.
And we all basically on the same set anyway. Like,
now what if she didn't? That's the thing, though. What if she didn't? Regardless if she texts back individually or she didn't even see the group chat. What's the difference? She still didn't see the text. So at that point, what's the difference? Pick up the phone and call. If you're not responding back in a timely fashion, me as somebody who I'm in control of you, if you're not responding back when I need you to respond back, I'm gonna pick up the phone and call you. It's just that me personally, I'm not gonna text you first. I don't like texting to begin with. I'm going to call you first, if anything, because I feel like I'm going to get to you better calling you. Because texting, okay, who's to say? Because me, when it comes to texting, look at how many unread text messages I got. I don't even know if y'all can see it. You see that?
Yeah, we see it.
I don't like
Grant,
if you.
I mean, that's not good. Grant. That means you a 4, Grant. That's what that means.
Pick up the phone and call me. Like, I don't like texting, so that's why I see it differently. I'd rather you call me, not FaceTime me if I don't fuck with you like that. But and that's why I'm like, because then that's what she said. She said she tried to FaceTime her, and what did Neek say? She said something along the lines of like, "You didn't need to do it because I already texted you or whatever." I mean, like, whatever. Who cares?
I feel like they was blowing it out of proportion because they don't like Neek. At the end of the day, it's not that big of a deal. That's how did y'all feel about Oceans versus Eric?
Now, hold on. If this is Neek's quote unquote second or third diva act, do y'all still think it's blown out of proportion? If this is kind of like a pattern of hers now?
I'm not saying the diva antics are blown out of proportion. I'm talking about this particular situation is blown out of proportion because this one, the whole texting and not responding to the group chat, that's blown out of proportion. This is the third diva act. But what's because this is the only act so far. This is the only act so far that has been described that actually gives diva antics. Them saying that she might have had an attitude with Ricardo when Ricardo didn't even say that she really had an attitude. That was the one diva antics that they said. And then what was the other one that they said?
We can't remember because
it's usually in rehearsal with Ricardo and the routine.
So like that's not a diva antics. Yes, she might have been frustrated. Who doesn't get frustrated whenever they're not getting something? That's just a natural reaction. This situation could be looked at as a diva situation. Like how she said, I'm not responding to you. I only listen to Ricardo and I only listen to Jocelyn. I mean, I get that too, because who the fuck are y'all? Y'all know I don't fuck with y'all, and I know y'all don't fuck with me. So why the fuck do I really care to listen to any one of y'all? If the people that are in charge of me are not telling me what to do, why do I care to listen to you? That's how I see it. But then again, it could be looked at as diva antics, as like Jocelyn said, essentially, like you're not special, you can respond to the group chat. I get that too, but like then again, like she said, I don't want half these bitches having my phone number. So I'm not mad at that because I get it.
Then when a group chat was started, that's when it should have been initiated. Like, hey, actually, y'all, have y'all ever heard of group me? Let's do a group me instead. So when you got a group me, we don't share numbers like that. She could have said something in when the group chat started. And if Jocelyn is putting somebody else in charge of you, then it's not, I'm only listening to Jocelyn, I'm only listening to Ricardo. No, bitch, you listening to me too.
But was that known though?
Now I'm not listening to you.
I don't know.
Was that a known fact?
I think Raven handled it in a good way.
I'll be like, I'll be like, who the fuck you talking to, movie baby?
But did they know? But my thing is, that's why
Leslie.
But did they know? But that's my thing too. Did they know that Raven was appointed? Did they know that Raven was appointed the leader of getting all of the costumes and all that stuff together? That's stuff that we don't know for sure. Because maybe she didn't know that Raven was supposed to be doing
the moment that I start asking for sizes, that's when you should know that I'm in charge of getting the costumes.
But that's your logic. With these women that don't fuck with each other, they're not going to think about it like that. They're not going to think about it like that.
Well, they need to grow up because they over 25. Most of them over 25. Y'all need to grow up at this point. Because I work with people I don't like. And I still respond to the group chat.
Now that I can't, even at my own job, I barely respond to the group chat because they don't be talking about shit no way.
I don't.
They don't be talking about shit no way. If you really, and that's probably why I see Neek's side because I don't. When I see you just made me realize that because I don't respond to the group chat. Like my own coworkers be like, "Why you don't be responding to the group chat?" Because y'all ain't talking about shit. Huh?
We ain't talking about frivolous conversations. We talking about when something directly applies to you. You still not responding to the group chat?
It's never directly applied to me though, because they don't literally say grant this.
Well, see, that's different. These uniforms were directly applied to her, and she still did not reply to the group chat.
Not the group chat, but she replied individually.
Reply to the group chat.
Why do I got to reply to the group chat when I'm not talking to everybody else?
Y'all are really tussling about this situation. Look, y'all are tussling about this situation.
If y'all reply to the next group chat, that's our first and last warning, bitch.
Y'all be
what you say?
So
that's what you say, boo? Raven handled it in a nice professional way because I probably
she did
blown it out of proportion.
She did that. I don't want that to get lost in translation. Like essentially, what she's doing is what she's supposed to do. Neek, like I said, she could have responded. That would have been the more logical thing to do. But at the end of the day, she still responded. And the way she responded is the way I respond to my managers and my analysts and stuff. Like if it's directly mentioned to me, because they'll mention you. That's the thing too, though. If it's directed to you, they'll mention you or they'll probably message you. That's how it is. In the group chat, most of the time, they just be talking about stupid shit that I don't care nothing about. That's why I have so many unread text messages, because in the group chat, if it don't have nothing to do with anything that I care to talk about, why am I going to respond?
Well, true.
But, I mean, I get the situation, though. All right, let's see what y'all saying before we move on to... Yeah, let's talk about Oceans and them.
I agree. Why
Oceans and... Wait, we skipping the scene. Hold on, let's talk about Hennessy and Rose and Envy with this chain shit. Who do y'all believe stole the chain? Hennessy or Rose?
I don't know. They both must have did something with it. Or probably a member of production probably took it.
What you say, Movie Bay?
What New York said, you're out of it. Out of it. So what are you talking about?
I don't know what you talking about, Movie Bay. What you talking about?
You're out of it. I'm looking at the comments.
You don't know that from
New York said, I'm Flavor Love too.
No, I know what she's referencing. I don't know what it makes sense. What made her references though?
Oh, looking at the comments, Michael, he was like, I'm our college dance team, I guess like captain, coach. If you don't respond to our group chat, then there will be you're out for the dance. And I was like, you're out of it.
Yeah, I get it. I get it.
Really? That's a consequence not responding to the group chat? You out of the dance? I don't want to be on that.
Out of it.
All right, but let's get back on track.
What if I'm
Hennessy
for my classes? What if I'm doing my tests? What if I'm doing a quiz? And just because I didn't
let's keep it on track because we still got to talk about baddies. Hennessy and Rose. No,
let's keep it on track.
Yeah, because we already almost 30
after y'all literally just went on a tangent.
Try to do 30 and 30. We talking about something that got nothing to do with it. Let's keep it on track.
Don't be trying to check my temperature.
And Rose. Hennessy and Rose. Who do y'all think got the chain?
Rose.
Whose story do y'all agree with? Whose story do y'all believe more?
Hennessy's. I believe Hennessy more, and I think Rose lying and got caught up because you want to be buddy with people who you was fighting. See, that's why you don't need to be friends with people who you was fighting, because bitch, the shit that you did while y'all was beefing is go catch up to you. So, anyways, that's why I don't believe Rose. I believe Hennessy.
Movie Bay, whose side are you on?
Not too much.
What?
You are lagging.
You are.
What happened?
Bad.
Lagging bad.
Look,
somebody said production has the chain.
I'm at my parents' house and the Wi-Fi is not the same.
Somebody said production has the chain. I could believe that too. I could believe production took that chain.
They probably do have the chain now, but I believe Hennessy. Hennessy has not lied all season. And Hennessy is kind of like Summer to me. The way I just don't see Hennessy lying about anything. Like, I don't feel like she has any reason to lie about anything. And even if she said anything, I feel like she would stand on it. So everything that she's saying, I'm believing. Like, I believe in the way that she addressed Rose in the situation, her demeanor, her body language, everything she said, she wasn't stuttering. Rose was stuttering in her damn confessional talking about it. I'm like,
also, somebody's sign does not have to do with whether they're a liar. They just a liar. You could be a Sagittarius and be a liar. You could be a Libra and be a liar. You could be a Pisces and be a liar. You could be a Capricorn and be a liar. The sign don't dictate whether you go tell the truth or not.
It's turning now. That's TV production taking chains. Jan is in the building.
Hey, welcome to the recording. Down below.
I'm picking up my nieces and driving. Be safe. Oh, park car. Okay, perfect.
We're definitely going to be here. We just getting started.
We're gonna be here for a minute.
We ain't even talking about baddies yet.
I
think Rose is trying to downplay it. I feel like she's trying to downplay it, but
exactly.
Hennessy said she took it. Michael, I didn't call it out sooner.
And then she sat in her confessionals. Well, she acted like it was a big deal in the moment, but then she got in her confessional saying that Hennessy is the one talking about the chain more than she is. So I'm like, so if you not talking about the chain more than her, why are you bringing it up now? If it really doesn't matter to you that another person is talking about your chain, then why are you talking about it now? Movie Bay.
I don't know. No, I was thinking.
Michael was talking about past.
I said that on purpose because I wanted to see how fast she was going to respond.
Oh, not too much because don't sound her like that.
Hey, because my Wi-Fi is good today because I'm right here by the router.
Because your Wi-Fi is good because sometimes you be giving our robot. You be living.
I know. Trust me. I know.
You be giving teenage robot. Hey,
I be so far away from my router. He is a trip, ain't he, Jane? Thumbs up the videos. Exactly. Thumbs them up if you haven't already. Rose's story was low-key all over the place. I agree. Production set this up. I wouldn't doubt it. No, but Oceans has no sex appeal. Yeah, let's move to them. Oceans and Erica. It all started when Jocelyn was asking who should go home. And who did she say? First she said Hennessy and Rose. Then she started going on a tangent about some shit. And Jocelyn was like, what did Jocelyn say? She said something along the lines of like, you talking too much. Who was going home? So she then says it's about dancing and then points out Erica. And then Erica already took offense to it because you already know Erica was already pissed off about how she did Lexi. Rightfully so. But then what Lexi said about Oceans is true. Because it's like, you calling me out for not being able to dance, but you can't dance. All you can do is pole work. But not only that, we got other girls here who can do the pole work and dance. There is no need for you to be here. So you need to go home. I was fully on Erica's side.
Same thing I said in my review. Same thing I said last week. Like, she should have even made it to the next round because it's people that can do what you do. Why are you still here? Because she kisses booty.
Yeah, because she always be talking about
and then the crazy part was exactly. And the crazy part was when she was like, well, of course, Jocelyn was like, hurry up. She's like, okay, well, if it's about dancing, then point to yourself. Because what are you talking about? To say if it's about dancing and not reference anybody, to reference anybody other than yourself is crazy. Girl, you're delusional.
No, because I remember that first episode when she was like, yeah, I'm the best dancer when I walk into the club, this and that. And then when she got up there and do cha-cha, I said, best dancer where, bitch? Like, it was insane. She cannot dance at all.
Yeah, I can't stand how she be calling Hennessy a gutter rat. Like, you are white. Calling a black woman a gutter rat as a white woman will never hit for me. Ever.
I don't like her at all.
She needs
None of us are related at all.
First time tuning
damn, Grant.
Two brothers.
We not.
Gee, we are not siblings.
We friends though. These are my friends. These are my friends.
Not these are my friends. Gee,
I talk to y'all. I talk to these two every day. Yeah, damn near. So they definitely my friends for real. And I don't call like I'm not Biggie. I don't be out here calling everybody my friend. If I talk to you, if I seek you out on a normal basis and actually strike up conversation with you, you are my friend. These two are my friends. Even though I've only met Legend in person. Movie where I have not yet to meet in person, even though we essentially in person right here. But yeah, these is my dogs.
No, G in person is
this summer is lit.
G in person is a trip. Like, y'all get a different person. This is Grant right now. G in person is totally different. Don't be making that face because you know what you and Dom did when y'all was over there.
Well, I was drunk. When I'm drunk, I'm definitely I'm a lot more carefree.
I said
I'm not as composed. But I'm very chill on a normal. This is what y'all get. I'm very chill normally. Not the cheetah girls. I love y'all. We love you. Deaf siblings.
We argue like siblings, right?
Definitely.
They be on me, calling me meatball, making me get on camera.
Shut up.
Called you meatball.
Talk about how fast
y'all not gonna let me get that down.
But do we have anything else to say about Jocelyn's?
I don't think so. Next week, what was in the next week trailer? I don't even remember.
They fight in the end.
But
it's Neek versus Danny and Raven, I think.
Wait, that was in the trailer? I didn't see that.
I went back to watch the super trailer, and I'm waiting on that dinner scene, backyard scene, because
that's when they get to tussling.
Melee. I'm ready to see, because then we know Hennessy and Rose fight in that backyard.
Rose fight a couple people. She got her little afro going. She fought a couple people. But anyway, enough about Jocelyn. Let's get into Baddies. I'm ready to talk about
right on time. Look, 30 minutes, y'all.
Real
see, that's why I'm strict.
Because
look, we got to where we wanted to be 30 minutes Baddies, 30 minutes cabaret. So we here. All right, let's talk about Baddies. It's 95 people.
I'm ready. I got my presentation.
95 total viewers. Let's do some promotion real quick. It's 100 people now. Make sure y'all like all 3 videos. Make sure y'all subscribe if you're new to any of our 3 pages. Make sure to do that. Be in the chat too. Make sure to do that. Share the videos. Y'all know what to do. Movie Bay got the PowerPoint presentation. Yeah, we waiting on that scene.
Google slides.
All right.
Oh, y'all, I'm sorry. This season is good.
So far, it's okay.
There hasn't been a bad episode. Like, even
I'm not. You know how I'm quick to jinx some shit, so I'm not gonna say too much. But let's hold on, quick. We in episode 5. Who is y'all's favorite so far this season?
You
can only pick one.
Like Anna.
Only pick one. One.
And I like Big Lex and Summer out of the newbies.
I said pick one.
No.
Yes.
No.
Movie Bay, who's your favorite so far?
I kind of wanted to break it into categories too. My
exactly. Do what you want to do.
My favorite is Summer. Okay, what I want to do.
Do what you want to do.
My newbie favorite is Summer. My OG favorite is obviously Jayla. Cause I ain't gonna hold you. And y'all know I love me some Natalie. She made me upset this episode.
Who Natalie did?
Yeah, we're gonna get into her.
Yeah.
Well, since y'all done switch up the rules, since y'all done switch up the rules, I'll do it too. OG. Well, no, I'll think about that one because my new one is easily my new favorite is obviously Summer. Like, and it's not even close. It's not even close at all. Like, she's the realest one out of every last one of them.
What?
Like, she's
you picking on Big Lex already?
Big Lex, she's done something that's irritated me. Summer has done nothing to irritate me. Granted, she could be annoying to some people, but I don't find her annoying at all. She is actually naturally hilarious to me. The shit she does is hilarious. The shit she says is hilarious. I like that she's kind of like round the way, like get it out the mud type. You can tell like this is her first time like really being around some money, if you want to ask me. And I'm happy for her. Like, and then I watched one of her interviews at the premiere. I didn't notice this because a lot of people say they love how she says "on my mama, on my mama." And I watched one of her interviews and I found out that she lost both her mom and her dad. So I like that she's finally kind of like she's the star of the season, number one, which I think she's gonna get and benefit from that. She's got a lot of personality. I feel like a lot of people are gonna come to her with brand deals and stuff, and I feel like she'll be able to benefit from that, and I feel like she'll be able to take that off of the show. So I really like her. I feel like she's going to be the same way the whole season, which fingers crossed, I hope come the end of the season, I'm going to still saying that she is my favorite. And I feel like she is going to be that. And look at me being Jayla giving speeches. But
that's why you like her so much, y'all.
Because I'm the same way.
Because you strict over here and you be giving the Martin Luther King speeches.
I'm hella detailed. Like when that's Movie Bay know. Because I be asking Movie Bay how you get the recaps done. I'll be like, how does Movie Bay get a recap in 15 minutes? Like she ain't the only one. Like Jan do it. I'm like, how do they be doing it? I talk too much. I pay attention to the details. I like to talk
and
about
I drop my basketball in the chat so that way you know that I watch to the end.
Exactly. The real ones did it. I got a lot of basketballs in the comments. But okay, my OG favorite right now.
The crazy part is I watched to the end, but then I think I clicked a button. It was like 5 seconds left to go.
Oh, is that excuses? Movie Bay?
And then it just like went to the I was like,
excuses.
It was like 5 seconds left.
My OG.
That.
And this is funny too, because Movie Bay would be the older sibling, I would be the middle sibling, and Legend would be the youngest one in real life. But
ain't you the oldest twin?
Yeah, by 2 minutes.
It's just y'all two though, right?
Just the two of us. My parents had 2 kids and was done. They got a boy and a girl.
Okay,
first
so
time.
Look, you are the oldest child, and I am literally the middle child out of my siblings. I don't know about
Legend.
I'm the baby.
Legend, you what? You the baby?
I'm the baby.
Look, there we go. We get that energy.
And that's why we act like that, I guess.
That's why it is. But my OG favorite. My OG favorite, honestly, is tied.
Who?
Obviously, Jayla is right there too. But my other OG favorite right now is Diamond. Oh. Diamond is entertaining to me. I feel like she's literally being Diamond. What she said so far, I agree with. Granted, her coming in and sneaking, I was about to say her name as she calls it, but Paula. Sneaking Paula, that is normally not my thing, but I understand why she did it. But so far, Diamond and Jayla for me. Fix your face, Movie Bay.
I probably don't. Because I probably don't like DTV this season because I probably don't like DTV this season because of Tink. I feel like Tink is dragging down DTV for me.
Yeah, Tink. I was liking Tink last week, but it went downhill this week. But yeah, so what y'all want to talk about from this picture? Because the first two kind of tie in together.
Yeah, we could talk about them on the bus and Jasmine, Renee, and Summer argument. How y'all feel about that? Because Ambar kind of started it. She was basically saying that, why did you go against a Detroit girl? And Summer was like, I didn't go against a Detroit girl. Detroit girl was hating off me, so I had to get it up with her. And they was just going back and forth, basically saying who the baddie was. And I don't know. I feel like if y'all are from the same city, y'all should have linked up together. I don't know. I think Jasmine Renee was kind of probably hating on Summer that she was popping her shit or whatever. And she was looking for a moment. But also, I don't think Summer was really perceptive to anything that Jasmine Renee was saying. Because at that time, like, I'm already turned up. I'm already fighting. Bitch, I'm not listening to you.
Yeah, because that's exactly what it was. I do feel like it was kind of like some hometown beef too, because Jasmine probably already know Summer, and she probably already know this is not my type of girl. So regardless of where we from, this is not my type of girl, you know. But I really put this picture in here because did y'all notice how Natalie and Tink were being messy? Like they were playing messenger on the bus. So every time Summer said something, they would look to Jasmine and be like, oh, she said such and such, such, such. And then when Jasmine would say something, they'll turn back to Summer and be like, she said such, 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 such.
Yeah.
Like, they was doing that on the bus.
I did not catch that.
Yep. That's why I was like, Natalie really, she was getting on my nerves this episode. And ironically, Tink looked at Natalie and was like, oh, Natalie, Summer said she coming for her Baddies chain. Like, she was like, okay. Like, she was like applauding Summer for being
And I did
Summer.
see that. I saw that, which then made me okay. Now that you said what you said too, they was in on this whole situation. Like we know Natalie set it up, but okay, that makes a lot of sense.
Yeah,
they were definitely going back and forth, playing messenger. Like, oh, Jazz, she said that the baddie's right here. Oh, she said the baddie's right there. Like I was like, okay, y'all, I see y'all trying to be messy between the newbies. Yeah. Real cute. Not really. What y'all think about the performances this season?
I liked all of them.
Diamond the Body, I liked her performance the most.
You went to You went to one of the functions, right?
Yeah, I went to the one in Indy.
We'll see.
It hasn't come up yet. I'll let you know when it come up.
Okay, so because I'm asking because like what I don't like is how they never have any room to perform for real.
There wasn't. It was packed. It was jam-packed.
But they was when they in a bar. This was in a bar, and they was like in the booths. Because when they got in there, they kind of like that was
if
tackling
I'm performing, I want to be able to perform, not just stand right next to and I can't even move for real. Like I don't want to do that. They only
do that every season. Like they're not really. I feel like they be trying to give like cabaret vibes, but they're not really like giving performance vibes. Like it's not really planned out what they go do. They don't have any choreography to go along with anything. Yep. They're just doing their songs.
Yeah, high key kind of should be like on Baddies East. I think it was Baddies East. It was only like one venue that had a stage where they could actually be up there, dance, and perform.
Yeah.
Now, granted, that's why I was like, I would never go to a hosting because I don't want to just watch bitches party. Like, I don't want to do that. But still, this just seems really claustrophobic to me.
That bus. I said that shit. I'm very claustrophobic. That I was about to break out in highs watching them on that bus. Like I was. Because Scotty, I saw Scotty and Big Lex in one of them bunks, and I know they was in there tight. But yeah, hold on about the performances. Yeah, I love Jaden. I love Jaden too. I feel like Jaden's one of my favorite newbies too, even though we didn't really lump her into that, but she's definitely one of my favorites. But yeah, I liked her performance. I really like Diamond's performance, like Legend said, because she did it a cappella too, and you could tell Diamond got that aura, like she knows how to control a room. Like she one of them girls that would walk in or any room, and you naturally gonna go to her because she just got that natural energy.
I really want Diamond to be more. She is on her music stuff. Do not get me wrong, but I want her to be all about her music. Like me and Legend was watching. What were we watching? What's the show called? Legend.
Oh, Rhythm and Flow.
Yes, and Diamond should have gone like that's what she needs to be doing. Rhythm and Flow, love and hip hop, like
Movie Babe. Me and Movie Babe going on there next, y'all. We going on Rhythm and Flow next.
Not me. I cannot. Yeah. You gonna write my stuff for me? You be JT, I be Carisha.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hey.
All right.
Hey, support it.
Get up on there.
We gonna support it.
But you know how they be acting weird towards the limp wrist community. They be acting weird towards us on Rhythm and Flow.
Did you watch season 1?
Yeah.
It was a guy at the community on there. He didn't make it past the cypher.
But he didn't make it past. They low-key didn't want to make him make it past the little audition with Cardi B because they was like, Cardi, she got to take it or whatever. And that's when she gave him that little speech. But like was it Fat Joe and Jadakiss that was with her? They was not fucking with him because of it.
Yeah, I don't like Fat Joe.
That's why he said. Anyway.
Okay, all right. We deterred a little bit. But yeah, I really want to
Exactly.
But
yeah.
Hold on. Because not too much.
Yes, too much. That's why I was sitting there with my arms folded. But what Bazo said, Biggie, that's what I was about to say. Biggie, and that's the thing with Biggie. I feel like Biggie could do a lot with her music too. Like I like her rapping voice. She got a voice to rap. And I feel like with her performance with Tasiki, like what Bazo Bree said, she carried it. She had the energy in Tasiki, even though her verse is kind of like a little bit more like calm.
That's what I was going to say.
I felt like she could have given a little bit more.
I think she had the right amount of energy for her verse. And it's not my song, I'm a feature. So, yes, Biggie, you are supposed to be more turned than me. She's a feature.
No, she on that song. No, I thought they both was equally on the song.
Y'all let us know. Like the second verse is really mellow. Like
I feel like, but that fits her personality. I feel like if she was trying.
Oh wait, you're right. Okay, I give it to you.
It gives too much energy. I feel like people would have been like, that don't even seem like it. Don't seem like Taseki trying to be herself.
Yeah. I don't look. I was gonna say I don't know if
y'all hands good like all
But enough about these performances. Like
let's
said, I don't want to hear none of them bitches perform again.
Why didn't Akbar perform?
She's gonna perform this season though.
We'll see. All right, let's talk about this change.
Was corny.
Yeah,
I did not like this whole situation. I felt like the whole Tink smacking her or whatever. Like someone was like, She basically said, "I'm not ducking no taco or whatever." But also, bitch, I look cute. I don't want to fight, and I agree with her. Like if you're looking cute and you just want to chill out or whatever, you don't want to fight. And also the whole night before and the next day, Summer kept her same story. Her story never changed from that night before and the next day. So I feel like she was telling the truth. it was given that Natalie was being messy. And this is why I hate Natalie being on the season, because Natalie gets to be messy, but nobody's going to really call her out on it, because they know if you call her out on it, you're going to lose your job, or fight her. You're going to lose a job. You're going to lose a paycheck. I'm not trying to lose my paycheck. But also in the same breath, you can't get to play with me and I can't play with you.
And she started that shit. Like, the minute she started talking about it, I knew immediately that she made this shit up. And then how she kept trying to say that Summer said this, and nobody else could vouch for Summer saying that. Only Natalie was the only one saying it. And then when they were sitting there at the table, Natalie was barely even stating anything. Because if you knew for sure, why wasn't you repeating that you know for sure? She wasn't like, she was just letting it go because she knew the situation was already what it was, how she wanted it to go. Natalie, and that was so, it was just fucked up because it's like, essentially, Natalie knew what she was doing. But she knew Summer was drunk. So she knew Summer was going to get either taken advantage of in the situation when it comes to fighting, or she's going to end up really getting her ass beat because she's not in her right state of mind. She didn't set it up. No one Tinkerbella was going to do something. And then you got Ivory standing around who could have possibly jumped into. Natalie knew what she was doing. She was trying to set Summer up because she, at this point, knows Summer done fought damn near everybody on the show already. And Natalie's like, okay, well, this is going to make me some more money, because Natalie knows, watching as she's done 15,000 shows, as she will tell us, she knows what's going to sell. She knows in this moment that Summer is the breakout star right now. So why not continue to give her more storyline so it can make me more money? Like, she did all that. And it was fucked up because I don't like how she took advantage of Summer and then tried to sit there and gaslight her into believing a lie that you done created. And I'm glad Summer didn't change her story. Yeah, and then Bad Dolly looks stupid too in this, because she even said out her mouth she wasn't there, but then tried to tell Summer that if you said what you said, stand on it. Da, da, da. Like, you wasn't there, so you should have sat back and just shut up. Like, why are you even talking about it?
But also, I think it might have been believable that Summer might have said Tinker's name because Summer be popping shit. But I don't think she said Tinker's name at all, because I think she just said that she wanted her baddie chain. I think she was just popping her shit, saying, I want to get my baddie chain. That's what a lot of newbies come on here and they want. That's not abnormal. I feel like Natalie took that and was probably said, anybody's chain, even Tinker's chain. I felt like Natalie just gave a name and played into that, and then twisted Summer words.
Summer, of course.
Said Tinker.
But I don't see how it would even be
anybody. So I could hear Summer doing that.
Yeah, anybody. Yeah.
But even
like
if she
Summer
did
put a name on it, Summer would stand on that.
I
just
agree.
Based off what we've seen for the past 4 episodes.
Yeah, I agree. Because she said I took Mariah's chain. Let's be serious.
Yeah, what was that about?
And like what you just said.
Oh, at the audition?
Yeah, she took Mariah's chain and she admitted to it.
And like what Movie Bay just said, Summer has proven, that's why she's been in so many fights, because everything that she says, she stands on it. If she said it, she would not have lied and said, I didn't say it. She would have said, yeah, I said it. Like, we've seen enough proof now that she would stand on what she said. That's why I believed her when she said she didn't say it. It was just obvious that Natalie had said that.
This is what made me upset with Natalie. Very, very produced, very messy. I didn't like it at all. I didn't like this for Natalie. I really didn't. And because on top of that, it wasn't even believable.
Yeah.
It wasn't believable.
It was weird. But I see a lot of people mad at Tinker. I would be more mad at Natalie, but I'm still mad at both of them. Like, they're both weird. You loud.
I see why Summer played it, how she played it though. She was just saying, I did not say that, I did not say that, I did not say that. As opposed to like, Natalie, why you lying? Why you putting words in my mouth? Da, da, da. Because obviously Summer want to keep that spot.
Yeah.
This part, I don't know why Natalie is treating Summer the same way she treated Judy. Because that's how it is. She's treating her like she treated Judy.
That is true.
We need Rolly against Natalie again. Apparently that happens this season. I heard some rumblings about her and Natalie getting into it. They don't fight, but I heard they get into it.
They argue, yeah. Natalie and Jayla and them get into it too.
I can't wait to see that.
And Scotty.
Natalie and Jayla?
Natalie, well, I think it was like Natalie and Scotty got into it in like,
and I think it's towards the end of the season where
and Jayla was in the middle of it, something like that. But I don't know.
I thought it was over something. Well, I'm only inferring or making conclusions off of what I think happened, but I think it might be connected towards Jayla at the end of the season when it was Bad Dolly Summer and
and they fought at
Big Lex. versus Summer versus Jayla, Scotty, and Anna. And I'm gonna assume that Natalie just stood by and didn't have her friends back. That's what I'm gonna assume.
I thought we'll see right at the booking, but we'll see. But
what do y'all think about Pink actually smacking Summer though?
It was whack.
It was whack. It was stupid.
And it's smacking her in the mouth. I can't stand how they keep doing it. She got braces on. Like, y'all know what y'all doing. And her lip was cut too. I don't know if y'all noticed that. Her lip was cut.
Yeah.
Like, he's smacking her in the mouth knowing that she got braces. Like, that's just...
I felt bad for her too, because it was like, you could tell that she didn't want to fight. Like, she literally said, I never said your name. She wasn't even like popping her shit how she do when she really want to fight. And you know she's not scared to fight. So like, if she wanted to fight, she would have been popping her shit to fight.
She even said that when Tink walked up. I'm not on that with you. I'm just trying to be cute.
So I feel like Tinka doing that was just too much. It gave bully vibes. I didn't like it.
People want to talk about somebody being a bully. That type of shit that she just did, that was some bully shit. That girl was not doing nothing to you. She didn't start anything with you. Natalie started the shit. You ate it up, and then you look like a fool.
You look stupid now. But
that was some bully shit.
I think because they like just had like first off, she karate kicked her in the stomach the night prior.
Right.
So I was like, you done already basically got it out your system. So for you to come the next day, the next morning, still on that rah-rah and not even think to, okay, well, let me sit down and talk about it. Like I got it out of my system last night. Now we can talk about it today. And that to me is kind of what made it like you doing too much.
I agree.
On top of you already starting the season off by doing too much. Jumping in fights that ain't got nothing to do with you because, we a duo and that's my sister and bitch, bye. Like,
and that's why
on my good side of the season.
That's why somebody said what they said in my comments. They said that's why Tommy popped her. Because word on the curb is she tried to jump in to make Tommy and Akbar fight. Tommy got her in her head.
Yeah, I don't know. Tink is
that's
she
insane.
working hard for her spot. Because she
like she said, I worked. How did y'all feel about that? Her saying I worked so hard.
Did you get flown to Dubai or something? What do you mean you worked hard for that Baddies chain?
What did you do? I said. Like, what you do? Like, what you work hard for?
Just that whole chain in general is just so stupid.
Dumb.
Like, that chain looks cheap. If I can't go pawn it and get me $500,000, then I don't care about that chain. Fuck that.
Like what Hennessy said about Rose. She said Rose probably she pocketed that chain so she can go pawn it.
Yeah. Just like Meatball did. But Meatball be wearing that chain. She loved it.
What do y'all think about Bad Dolly? Bad Dolly looked a freaking mess.
In this scene, absolutely. Absolutely. In that scene when they was getting ready to go to the club, she really looked pretty. With that black hair, you really see how pretty she is.
Let me look because
in that scene when she was getting ready before they went
in the yellow wig.
This
wig, why is your hair yellow? That's ugly as hell.
But in this scene,
questionable fashion sense.
Like, in this scene, it didn't look good. In her confessional, it looks okay. Like, I feel like the wig looked fine in the confessional. Maybe the way it's pulled up here in this scene, but I think Bad Dolly's pretty.
I think she's pretty, but also I feel like she was in the middle, but I think she was more so on Summer's side, to be honest.
You think so?
I'm not even hold you. I wanted her to jump in and fight Tink.
Than the way they edited it.
Yeah.
I feel like she was more so on Summer's side than the way that they edited, not go hold.
Okay.
I actually thought Dolly was going to jump in and fight Tink at one point in time.
I feel like that too, but I feel like Dolly was definitely kind of playing it safe because Natalie was mixed in the equation and everything.
Because she could have definitely, because like she said, I wasn't there. So you should have just sat back and listened to everything. And she would have if she would have paid attention, she would have saw that Natalie was lying. And then she would have saw that Summer was telling the truth. And then you could have been on Summer's side and defended her. Because Natalie was sitting over there enjoying Tink up in her face, slapping her.
She still gave her a little pep talk before they went downstairs.
Which is what she should have did. Or at least she could have talked to her the way she was talking to her upstairs when she was downstairs. Because she low-key was talking to her downstairs, sounding like she was on Natalie's side before the whole slapping happened. But it seems like she's fighting for her next week. We'll see.
We can't talk about that right now, Braylon. We gotta wait till the next episode.
I know y'all gotta stay on top. Stay on topic.
Colonel Mustard Yellow.
Mustard.
How y'all feel about this whole situation with Emma?
Kendrick album is tough.
How y'all feel about this?
They asked Dolly what color she wanted her hair, and that's how she replied. That just like Kendrick.
Movie bag, leave her hair alone.
I know she teared her hair.
And then with the
makeup, hold on.
Hella lighter than your skin tone, bitch. You and Tink twins at this point.
Hey, movie bag. Since we talking about hair, what you think about Yoshi and that lace?
Boy, I thought he was about to get on me with my hair.
I was about to say, movie bag, turn up on him because he ain't got no hair. Turn up on him.
Hey, I'm about to cut it all off for real.
You about to be really Mr. Clean.
I'm gonna be bald. I'm gonna be real bald.
You look good bald though. Like you got a nice shaped head. You should definitely say thank you to your mama for rubbing your head because she definitely did her big one. You need to say thank you to her.
Hey, that's my parents.
When you see her next, say thank you because there's some kids that don't got nicely shaped heads because their mama didn't rub it.
My mama done slapped my head a couple times.
We was talking about Eminem.
No, I was talking about Yoshi and that lace. That's what I was talking about.
I didn't put it on here. Oh man.
Yeah, that's why I was like
straight across. I said
no, it was so bad. Somebody hate her on the production.
She did that herself. That's a
it
mistake
was
you
funny.
made in 2012 when lace fronts first started popping. You just cut it across, just straight across. Girl,
oh.
Did you just? What did you just?
I was trying to find a way to focus on my camera so I can show the picture.
Who the fuck do you think you are?
I
was trying to focus on mine so I could blow it up.
There you go, y'all.
I thought we got kicked off the panel.
Indeed, we did.
I was trying to blow this up. Y'all know I don't know technology.
This time he said, "Kick their ass out."
Y'all know I don't know how to do it.
I'm strict today. Get off.
They out topic again.
Shit. But let's keep it moving because look, we got a couple more scenes.
Okay.
Yes. Okay. So let's move to Emma and Scotty.
I really like this. I really like Jaden in this scene because I feel like she was maturely clocking tea, like in a very mature way. She was just basically asking Big Lex and Emma, like, don't y'all feel like y'all should have got to know them? Because like I said, there are people who I like y'all know I like Anna and I like Jayla. But if I meet them in person, I'm gonna give them a fair chance or whatever. And I could come out not liking neither one of them, but I'm gonna still give them a fair chance. Just because what you see on TV, they may not be their full personality, and you may not fully like them when you meet them in person, because they're probably filming for like 5 or 6 hours out of the day, probably tops of 8 hours. But there's 24 hours in a day. You don't get to see those other hours out of their personality. So I don't know. I feel like just judging them off of what you see on TV is kind of weird, especially when you meet them in person.
I agree. Like you said, Jade and Alexis, she was definitely real mature about it. Put the mirror in front of their faces, which is to me why I feel like they really couldn't say too much else, because Emma and Lex, they just really sound stupid. Coming in fanned out, talking about some stuff from last season that had absolutely positively nothing to do with you. And you done formed an opinion on me based off what you've seen on TV, and you haven't even gotten the chance to know me yet. Now, a lot of y'all ask me, movie bad, you should go on Baddies, If I was to ever go on Baddies, and y'all know how I pop it for Rolling, y'all know how I pop it for Biggie, and y'all know how I pop it for y'all know
everybody. Should pop it for everybody.
Y'all know how I pop it for Tasiki, y'all know how I pop it for Anna, y'all know how
ET, you know how she tore ET up that first season. Every week.
And I would never get on Baddies and just go straight for some stuff that I seen on TV. I'm going to give you a clean slate. And when you start getting on my nerves, then I'm going to bring up the old shit.
I'm be like, bitch, I had this in the back of my mind. And
exactly.
you clarified my feelings. Fuck you, bitch.
Exactly.
And you're dirty
to just come in like, ooh, you boring. And then talk about, and you ripped my wig, you was doing too much. No, bitch, you did too much the moment that you tried to call me out talking about I'm boring and you don't even know me. That's the moment you started doing too much.
And what blew me was how she tried to tell Scotty, I need you to prove to me that you're not what I think you are. Who in the fuck are you that I need to prove shit to? And I'm glad Scotty said that. Scotty was eating her up verbally to the point where I rewatched it back today. If y'all didn't, yeah, because I think she got her ass beat when they was fighting. But whenever they was verbally talking, Scotty was eating her up because look at Emma in the scene. She barely could even look Scotty in the face because you could tell in the moment she felt stupid. Like, now I really look stupid. I came on here trying to pick an issue with her because she's boring, and I know the fans want to see that because the fans been saying that. And like what me and Movie Babe been talking about, like what we said on here last week, these two exhibited that they truly are fans of the show. They've watched the show. They probably follow all the T pages before they even got on the show. They saw all the comments, her coming on calling her boring and shit, Lex coming on talking about the speeches and stuff. That's stuff that the fans say. The fans say that shit all the time. So it proved to me that y'all be in these comments, came up here to then get y'all's one-on with the ones that the fans want y'all to do it. Because we all been saying, like, the OGs need to be tested at some point. Y'all come on here making fake beef or having a preconceived notion of what y'all think these girls are to then do what y'all heard the fans saying they want to be done, to then get in good with the fans. And it backfired. It might not have backfired completely on Lex, but it definitely did on Emma.
It definitely did on Emma. And the only reason it did not backfire on Lex is because Aubrey started with her on that bus.
Mm-hmm.
If Aubrey did not start with her on that bus, and nobody our first impression of Lex would have been her calling out Jayla for some last season shit, it would have backfired on her too. But that wasn't our first impression of her for real. Emma already had a tick for ganging up on Summer, and then you had another tick for Scotty. It's like, girl, bye. We don't like you. And your face strong as hell. 3 strikes, you're out, bitch. We not fucking you.
And like what Bobby Brazzi said, Emma is giving Scotty a storyline. It's like you coming in here calling her boring, but you're literally trying to get a storyline off of the most boring person on the show. So you can thank her for giving you a storyline. Because if you didn't come on this show picking with Scotty, you would not have been seen.
Thanks.
So how boring am I really?
Face, but I mean, she would not have been seen.
Emma, and that's the thing. I watching the trailer when they dropped the trailer, I was excited. I'm like, somebody finally making Scotty get out here, and then to see this is why.
But I thought but we knew it was because she was boring, but I didn't know it was gonna be that early in the season. I thought it was gonna be okay. I'd have been with you a whole week, and bitch, you're boring. You know what I'm saying? I didn't think it was day one. Hey, you're boring. No.
And I want to fight you. And I want to fight you.
I hopped off the bus and you called me boring. Like, what did I
do? I want to fight you because you're boring.
In the grass.
You said I want to fight you because you're boring. That's literally what happened. Like, you look stupid. Like,
but Scotty definitely got tore up in that corner.
She definitely did. It was strategic. The producers were definitely strategic with taking.
They definitely had the camera panning up to the sky because, bitch, why are we watching the sky while the fight is going on in the corner?
And it was a guy on the other side of them that had a camera.
With the camera.
And we did not get that angle.
And we did not get to see that angle. Like, Scotty was definitely getting tore up in that corner.
She was. But she was tearing her, which cracked me up too, because Emma's sitting there whining and screaming about her finger, and I need a splint. And she's sitting there saying, I just need a splint because my hand hurts. Scotty got her again. She said, you sitting here whining about your finger hurting, but you the one wanting to fight. Like, and then it's crazy too. Like I say, her having an issue with her, yes, she might have gotten Scotty, but she can't fight. She probably fights like this, which is how you jam up your finger. If you use your knuckles, your fingers aren't going to get hurt. Like, if anything, your knuckles are going to hurt. She don't know how to throw a punch.
Okay, one more time, Grant. How should the people not hold their fists?
You shouldn't fight like that, or you shouldn't fight like that. You need to go forward. These knuckles need to meet somebody's face. Simple.
Sometimes I gotta switch it up.
Yeah, and that's why Ivory is getting tossed. Because Ivory don't know how to adjust to who she's fighting.
I gotta switch it up sometimes because sometimes I don't fight. If I see that you fight a certain way, I gotta switch it up, baby. We come with a new tactic.
That's called being smart. You're a smart fighter. Ivory's not smart.
I'm not about to.
Ivory's so used to.
Although I have got beat up before. I don't lost a few.
I ain't never gotten beaten up before. I've taken a couple.
You're a liar. You're a liar.
I ain't never got beaten up before.
You're a liar.
I've never gotten beaten up.
You're a liar. Don't ever raise your voice
Nigga, I ain't never gotten beaten up before.
You calling a motherfucker?
I'm talking to you, nigga. Like, what?
You're not talking to me.
You wish I got beaten up. I would have never.
I feel like
I've taken some punches.
I feel like anybody
I've
who
gotten
said they
hit
never
before.
got beat up or never took an L has definitely.
I've taken some punches before.
They haven't met me yet.
I've fought people that can fight, and I've taken a couple punches, but I ain't never got my ass beat. Never in my life.
You ain't never got beat up. You ain't never lost
in my
life.
I've never in my life. Never in
You're
my
lying.
life. I've only been in 6 fights in my life. I've never lost a fight.
Oh, okay. That makes more sense. I'm sorry. I've been in a lot of fights. I had to fight for my life all through high school, baby.
I'm smart.
I had to fight through my life. I was smart too. I was also I fought for my life.
I fought a range of different type of niggas.
I had to fight for my life. I was fighting everybody. It was rated E.
I fought some different races. Yeah, I have a right.
Oh, we did have.
You jumped me. I'm grabbing. I'm grabbing shit.
G lying.
I'm dead ass serious. If my sister was in here, she would tell you.
I just feel like
but that's what I said.
Anytime I don't fault somebody who said they ain't never lost a fight, I see them lose the fight right before my eyes when I whoop their head.
Nigga, you could never. But look, I grew up. But that's the thing. I grew up with parents that literally have taught me and my sister. They pretty much built it in our head. Like if somebody ever, and I said that in my recap last night, I would have got my ass beat if I came home and told my parents that I got my ass beat. I will never forget this. I came home one day from school. I almost got jumped.
I got jumped.
But I ain't never been jumped. But I came home from school one day, and there was a dude that wanted to fight me, but he wasn't on the bus. I was fully prepared. I came home, and he lived in my neighborhood. That was the crazy thing. I came home, and my mom was at home, and I told my mama the dude up the street wanted to fight me, and she put me in the car, and my sister was with her. We drove up there, and she let me fight him, and I beat his ass. And she told me, if I take you up here and you get your ass beat, I'm going to whoop your ass when you get back home. And I didn't get my ass beat.
Devin, why are you fighting a deaf girl?
I just looked at that. I was like, hello, what?
Devin,
she kept hitting me and laughing and throwing the paper at me.
Y'all, I fought my teacher before. I was bad.
See, now you are out of line.
She put her hands on me.
That's that Gen Z shit. that's your generation, because I see too many fights on Twitter. You know, in that beat a bitch Twitter chat.
I know, G. I grew out of that, and I learned from that, and I'm a better person now.
Good to hear. All right, let's get back on track because we done got sidetracked. We're gonna start with
crazy.
It is legend. Because I don't know if y'all saw that one fight on Twitter that went viral, I think a couple years ago, where that girl broke that teacher's leg fighting her.
So bad.
But okay, back to it. Let's get to what scene happened first. Biggie and Anna. Okay, so the Biggie scene. What's y'all's thoughts on that?
Y'all ain't gonna like my thoughts.
Go ahead and say your thoughts first.
She gonna be in Biggie's corner.
Go ahead, Biggie.
Go ahead.
Y'all know I don't like Biggie.
You don't.
Y'all know I think you and y'all know the rest.
Yes.
I also can understand her mindset of not wanting to fight this particular season. Now hold on. Wait a minute. Well, she shouldn't have came on the show. Okay, well, 2 things. 1, she need her shmoney. And 2, when you are grieving, some people try to keep busy to keep their mind off of their loved one. So that's probably why she thought, you know what, let me get back on the road, keep my mind busy. Hopefully I won't, sink down into depression. Okay. Now he already knows. Okay. So now I think this is probably my last point. When it comes to Biggie, yes, she should be held accountable for the stuff that she popped. However, the stuff that she popped prior to her boyfriend passing, I don't know. I personally would have probably just, verbally got on her about that. I don't know if I would have physically fought her for it. But if you still, for all the stuff that you popped after your boyfriend passed, you got to be held accountable for that. Because you can't say, oh, now I know what's important and I'm not fighting over this and I'm not fighting over that. Well, if you was popping ish after his passing, That's what you was on. So you still need to be on that for that particular thing that you said. When were the auditions held? Because I needed a timeline before I could fully judge.
Because they started filming.
She said her boyfriend passed in April. When the
auditions happened before the reunion. So that was back in like July, June.
Yeah.
They filmed the reunion, I think, in August. What are we in November right now? And they started filming in September. So yeah, they filmed the reunion, I think, August, July. So that was around June. Because they filmed the auditions before the reunion.
So everything, then now that I got a timeline, you still pop that after your boyfriend. So I don't want to hear that I'm not in the mindset to fight. I don't want to hear that thing. Because I was like, I need a timeline before I could really, differentiate. But I definitely understand where she's like, I'm not about to fight over me clowning on her wig. Like, I'm not about to fight over this. Okay, they're yelling at me. I don't care enough to yell back. I definitely understand that, because when you lose somebody, especially when you lose somebody who's monumental in your life, you really do reevaluate life. Like, so what's worth it and what's not worth it. So, like, y'all yelling at me to yell at somebody else, I don't care that much. So why do y'all care that much? Stop caring so much. So I don't know. Like, I was like, I understood because I can relate. But if you popped it at the auditions after your boyfriend, you gotta answer for that smoke, baby.
But no, okay. I definitely agree. I definitely agree with the whole grieving thing, but a lot of people saying like Biggie doesn't have to fight, and I feel like she don't have to fight if she don't want to have to fight. But also, you need to stick up and defend yourself. But I do agree that when you are grieving, it's hard to even want to remotely, sometimes even eat or do your basic shower, do something like when you're, especially if you're grieving somebody who you really loved and who was in your life. Sometimes you are an autopilot, and I feel like that's what Biggie was. And I kind of didn't like that this conversation didn't happen more in a private setting, especially with Anna and Tasiki being like really close to her and being her sisters. I definitely felt like they should have pulled her off to the side and probably had this conversation and probably been like, hey, you don't need to be here right now. I know she probably needs to get to the bag and make her money, but she should have definitely put her mental health first rather than coming on Baddies, because you know that this show is about fighting, standing on business, getting to the bag, and doing this. So putting yourself in that situation when you know you're not at your 100% best and you're bringing negative energy or bringing the mood down or being depressed, you shouldn't put yourself in this position at all. You should have set the season out. But I do feel for her for all that she's grieving for, and I do think Anna and Taseki could have definitely handled it better. They could have been better friends instead of co-workers.
Okay. All right. So let me preface this, because y'all know, like what Movie Base said, I don't like Biggie at all. And I feel like a lot of the reason as to why I see their perspective with her wanting her to defend herself, I feel like more so on Taseki's end, she wants her to defend herself, whereas Anna wants her to defend her. So I feel like Anna is definitely, out of the two, I feel like she's the worst friend when it comes to these two, because it's clear those two are closer, or Biggie's closer to Anna than she is to Taseki, in my opinion.
Yeah.
So for Anna to get in the confessionals and say that she already knew that she was grieving this, and then to then proceed to still do all, well, you need to fight for me, you need to do this, you need to do that. She looks worse than Taseki for me. I feel like Taseki, and a lot of people are going to bring this up next week when she fights for Anna, I feel like the reason why Taseki don't fight for Biggie is because Biggie does not fight for herself. That's why I don't like Biggie. I genuinely don't like her because I don't like how she pops it all the time. But when it's brought to her, she does not want to handle it. She wants to play the victim. The shit happened with Jayla. That's when she decided to play the victim. You can't pop it like that and then choose to play victim. Like Taseki said in her confessionals, if you don't want to fight, that's fine. But you can't do this and then you start triggering somebody to where they want to fight you, and then you now don't want to fight. You can't do that. But the way I looked at this, I do feel for her. I genuinely do. I don't wish that on nobody. Like, and I do understand that shit is hard, and grieving is different for everybody. And I do agree with what you said, Movie Bay, about her. She might keep him busy, might keep her mind off of it, and I understand that. But I feel like she can keep busy off of this show. Before she got on this show, she was popping about how popping she is as a promoter. She can get out here and start promoting the parties and making her money. She also has done music. Get in the booth, go perform, but you can get booked because you're pretty relevant right now in the scheme of reality TV to where you're gonna get bookings. You just came off of a show that is essentially high. She's not gonna have a problem getting bookings. Not only that, you have a YouTube presence. Get on YouTube, start talking about shit. You got enough of I think she got 1 million followers on YouTube or on Instagram. Take that shit to YouTube. You got 3 different streams of income right here where you don't need to be on this show fighting. Granted, I understand being on the show gets you more notoriety. People that don't already know you can see you and get to know you even more, and you can still promote. But take a season off because you know what you're signing up for. This show is based around fighting. We don't like that it's based around fighting, even though we are entertained by the fighting. Let's just keep it real. But that's what the show is. So you signing up to get on here, and I feel like she's going to continue to then talk her shit like she did in them confessionals, Shade and Diamond about, oh, you think it's okay to get beat up on camera. Diamond, it's not about her getting beat up on camera. It's about the fact that Diamond actually stands up for herself. Regardless if she wins, loses, or draws, she's going to stand up for herself. And that's the issue that I have with it. I feel like she should be able to grieve at home. She should grieve at home. I don't feel like this environment is conducive to her. She doesn't want to fight, but she knows what this environment is. It's based around fighting, and you're around a bunch of girls that are petty, and they know that the only way they're going to get screen time is fighting. And there's going to be some girl here that is going to try you, and it's going to hit you. And then it's like, my thing is, I don't want to say she's using it as an excuse, but that's the way it came off to me, honestly, because it's like we didn't hear about this until now when people are now on your back. And it's like,
you feel like she was doing a sob story?
Honestly.
I think it's because Biggie, we're so used to her playing victim that and trying to use sympathy, that when sympathy is actually warranted, that's what makes people not want to give it to her.
Okay, I could see that.
Because I don't know, like when she was explaining it, I honestly understood what Biggie was saying, and y'all know that
you don't like her, but I understood what you were saying.
Because she do throw the what Jocelyn say. You know how they throw the ball and it hide. You know, people like to do that. She like to throw the ball.
She do.
Hide. I'm hiding. You know, but when she said, like, I felt it. I understand when she was like, okay, just because somebody is yelling at me, that doesn't mean I need to yell at them back. Like, I don't care what they talking about. So why do y'all care more of that I don't care than me actually caring about what they talking about? Leave me alone.
But you know,
if I don't care, I don't care.
Paula pissed me off the most in this scene.
How she turned that moment into her moment.
They should not.
DTV.
They should have, but they should have stopped. They should have stopped the conversation when
Biggie was in the middle of crying and having a breakdown. Like, Biggie was in the middle of crying and having a breakdown. Then they came outside, and then Pretty P go say, "What's up, Diamond? I'm ready to catch my fade. Your lip healed." Like, girl, what? Read the room.
She tried to segue. No, she tried to segue on whatever Biggie said. I can't remember, but she was like, "Yeah," and that's exactly why. I was like, "Bitch, what?"
It was just like, read the room, girl. Like, that was not needed. Like, that's why I said they should have definitely had a conversation in a room by themselves where nobody could come in.
Correct.
That's why I was like, they not
like even DTV shouldn't have been there because she was pissing me off. It was like, be quiet.
She should have been there.
Quiet.
Yeah, she should have been there.
Yeah, that's the one part. The one part I didn't get with Diamond was when she was trying to say she was weak because she said she's weak because she don't defend herself, but she's even more weak because she don't defend honor. How is that making sense? If anything, she's more weak by not defending herself.
We got to switch it around. You know, Taseki to knock that brain a little bit, so you got to get it rewired or whatever. I'm gonna just let my sister have her day because sometimes we be all getting it wrong, and that's okay.
All right. Well, y'all ready to move?
Yeah.
Y'all got anything else y'all want to add today?
Yeah. Well, we almost done,
Yeah, and then we can start taking calls. Jayla and Lex, the most disappointing fight ever. because I was
still claiming winners. They're still claiming winners,
which I don't understand how. Neither one of them hit each other. They both were scared of getting hit. That's just really what I gained. And I'm not even counting that because that was just
that was after like she got tied up about
y'all both these two. I will say for Lex to be swing, well, they didn't hit it. That's the thing, though. They didn't hit each other. But if Lex actually was connecting on Jayla's body, Jayla might have gotten knocked out. Because Jayla with that one hand,
I don't know why.
When Lex is coming with a left and a right, just back to back, she just throwing them things. Like I want somebody to throw. If Lex was not, and that's what I said last week, she likes to throw her body back things, and that's what she was doing. She trying not to get hit. Sometimes you're gonna get hit. But she's trying to swing back. That's why she didn't hit Jayla.
She's fighting her like she's fighting Ivory. She thinks she's fighting Ivory because Ivory likes to fall in. She not realizing that her and Jayla are kind of similar fighters, where they both like to bag out and swing because they both got linked on each other. So she not realizing that she need to change her fighting style a little bit when you fighting Jayla.
And that's really what I wanted either one of them to do. I said, the moment that somebody leans in, regardless if you take a punch or not, the moment you lean in, swinging how y'all swinging, y'all gonna eat that person up. I said, whoever leans in first is gonna win. Nobody leaned in.
Nobody leaned in, but they both was swinging. But Jayla was pissing me off because she kept saying
that right jab. She was throwing a nice jab. That jab that she was throwing had some power behind it. If she would have just leaned into it, instead of trying to use
her other hand.
Yeah, the whole time she was doing this. I'm like, I watched the whole fight just to watch her left hand.
See me.
And she's Jayla, I'm like,
please, bro. Like, because
Jayla used to fight with both hands.
Your body.
The Jayla that was on BGC, that I always, when I think about Jayla, is that punch that she threw at Kat at the reunion. The way she threw her whole body into that punch. If only she fought like that on this show, it'd be the same Jayla that we saw on BGC.
Yeah, but she is.
But like I said, Lex hits hard, and you could tell. We saw it in the sneak peek, but we'll get to it. Lex hits hard, and she uses both hands, and she uses them good. She might be ambidextrous or whatever the word is, where she can use both hands and actually has equal amount of control in both. Which is where, like I said, if she stopped leaning back and actually really steps into them punches, she gonna knock somebody the fuck out. Which is why I'm excited that they're running more rounds, though. To hear that they ran 4 rounds, I'm excited to see these next 3 rounds to see how it really goes down.
But I understand why they both keep saying that they never got beat up. Like, it makes sense.
In this fight, neither one of them did. So
I keep understanding. I understand it now. Like, when they was both talking about, I didn't get beat up. I'm thinking in my head, well, somebody got beat up. But then I saw the fight. I'm like, okay, maybe they right. Nobody got beat up.
I just wanted one person to just take one step in.
But they was both swinging. But I feel like if Big Lex would have just stopped stepping back, because Jayla was moving forward. If Big Lex would have stopped stepping back, and they would have just followed, Big Lex probably could have won that, not go hold.
And that's when I say the footwork too. Jayla was moving forward, but her feet were not planted. She didn't have her body truly in her feet. Like, she's coming forward. But the crazy thing about it, though, Jayla is in Ugg boots, and she had her AirPod in her ear, and that AirPod did not leave her ear. Did y'all not?
That's what I thought. Why my old ass noticed? I said, "Oh, her AirPod's still in."
Jayla AirPods were working overtime. She was probably listening to music. She was listening to Crime Out.
Okay,
yeah, we know.
Do you hear me? How y'all think Jayla getting her only hit in over security?
I mean, I guess, because I mean,
you said what, Legend?
She got her hit in. That's all that matters.
I still didn't count it as a win, though.
I never said it was a win. I said nobody won.
I ain't say you did.
We didn't win. Huh? We didn't even win. I was ready to watch a good fight. That could have been a really good fight had they both just leaned in. Like, it would have probably been one of the best fights up there with Tasiki and ET. It would have been up there if they would have.
If they would have hit each other. Yeah, if they would have hit each other and actually made contact, that would have been a good fight.
Because they let them go for a bit.
And then you heard how they cut the music too.
Yes. Oh no!
So we could hear that nothing was landing.
Because then, what's that guy? Ivory decided she want to run up on Lex
Let's segue into that.
And get knocked off her feet. But now next week they gonna be fighting. I said, dang, they is letting them fight.
Did you hear that left?
Beginning there.
Yeah, Lex, but that left that she threw, that first left that she threw, it connected right in her. I think it got her in her jaw. Because you see Ivory's face grimacing as she's coming forward. And Lex fights, like I said.
Ivory on that right. Lex whole face.
Yeah, they both connected because that left, which is what I said. Lex is smart. Because Ivory gonna throw out wide, because Ivory likes to really get out wide so she can get that momentum to really stick you with all that power. But Lex was smart to get that left in real quick. But that right did come and it hit her right. It was a shoulder. It was a body contact. So
I'm excited. That hit her in the face.
I didn't see it here in the face. If anything, it was probably on the neck.
I think that's when her eye go get hurt, or probably the room fight. The room fight or this fight is where Ivory eyes go get hurt.
Her whole head turned. But like you said, in the whole midst of Ivory swinging out, girl got like 2 hits in.
Like I said,
but also Ivory likes to fall in. Ivory likes to fall in, and Lex likes to back up. This is where Ivory should definitely be smart and not fall in with Big Lex, because Big Lex got reach on you, baby girl. You might got power on her, but you constantly falling in, you're gonna get Lex the advantage.
And this is where we're gonna see if Ivory is this good of a fighter that her fans want to hype her up to be. Because if she's so good of a fighter, she would learn from these L's
already. They acting
like, of course, but she will learn from these L's. A good fighter will learn from when they're not winning a fight or not getting what they want out of the fight. You then make the adjustment on how you're fighting this person. We'll see if she does, but it looks like she didn't make the adjustment. But
Ivory is strong. Like Ivory's strong. Like
she is.
She got powerful hits.
That's why she swings out wide like that. Is that momentum coming in?
She met her match.
Yeah. She wants to do her in. That's kind of how she did with Mel.
Who wants to fight somebody who can't fight? I feel like you would want to. I'm like, okay, she really get out there. Yeah, now I need to put in work on this one.
Yeah, you're gonna get your ass whooped. You'll get your ass whooped. It'll be fun though.
I can't wait, Graham. We got.
It'll be fun.
We gotta do a boxing match. Movie Bay, you and January.
What?
We doing a boxing match. Me versus Grant, and then you versus January.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say I could be the ring girl.
Okay, well, yeah, you could be the ring girl. So that way, you probably only do one round because G go be on the ground body.
Oh,
you know I box for real.
I don't know what you do.
That street fighting ain't gonna work with them buffs. Street fighting ain't gonna work with them buffs. All right, y'all. We about to drop the chat. We went an hour talking about baddies, y'all. Y'all realize that? Well, we supposed to do 30 minutes. Drop the links in y'all's chats.
It had a lot of stuff going on, y'all. It was good.
Yeah, this was a pretty decent episode. I ain't gonna say it was good because I don't want to jinx it.
I was still bored.
I like it.
We had some talking points.
I was definitely fast.
We're gonna do 5 minutes rapid fire when y'all get up here. What time is it? It's 9:28. Let's go to 10:30. We'll give y'all an hour. Black Widow.
Hey, y'all.
What do you
do? So this episode, I mean, it's all about summer, pretty much. So I was like, okay,
Summer Sundays.
Summer Sunday with a hint of Lex, I guess. But I told y'all that Tink was gonna be weird. I told y'all she was gonna be little. Like I knew people was like, oh, I love that her and Diamond's gonna be a duo, but that duo shit is gonna make you disliked. But then I had to change that a little bit because we're in this era and this Zeus stuff. This new fan base. I mean, they're accepting people saying the N-word, so they don't care at this point. So, I thought it was just unnecessary for Tink to do what she did. I mean, like Legend said, people should be more mad at Natalie, but I just feel like how many more times do people need to keep being mad at her? Like she's been doing this shit for how many seasons? Like, how are y'all gonna keep being manipulated by this lady? Like, it gets tiring at this point because it's like Natalie, I'm sure she signed the contract that she can't get touched, and I'm just so over it. Like, just get off the show. I get it. She's doing her producer. She's putting on her producer hat, but like, do that behind the scene. Don't be on the show. We don't need to see that all the time with you. If they can't say nothing to you or touch you, then don't be on the show.
Facts.
So yeah, what else happened? This episode, I didn't really like this episode. I don't know why.
What's your thoughts on Emma and Scotty?
Oh God, I was like, is this serious right now? I just felt like Emma, like everyone was saying, she was just looking for a moment. You know, Scotty, I don't even know why she came for Scotty. If you was gonna, I don't know. I just felt like if anybody should have just came for Rolly. I felt like I would have respected her more. She just went for her. I don't know. Scotty, really? Like, what you go do with Scotty? I don't know. But I just thought the whole fight with them, it was, I mean, I predicted that Zeus was going to do what they were going to do. They was going to cut the camera off because clearly Scotty has to with me. And I mean, you know, you can't fight people who he's dealing with. I mean, look what happened with, I'm just saying, like, the whole, like, we're going to go right back to Baddies Ease. Like, look, Camila fighting Natalie. I remember when Camila was talking about coming on there, I was like, you're so dumb because you know if you fight that lady, they're going to cut it in ways to make her look good. But come on now.
True. That's true.
So look at Scotty, whether she got the one up on her or not. Now, Emma, you look stupid because they didn't even show it.
Right.
So fans are just going to just assume and yeah, so you just look dumb at the end of the day. Now you look at you, you're gonna forever look dumb. What else?
Do y'all think Emma's trying to take Scotty's position in more ways than one?
I don't know how. That's up to if Lemmy likes Emma or not. How you gonna take someone's spot if you're not?
He likes Scotty. They look alike.
Not the face.
Do they really? Yeah, I was good.
Scotty out. They do not look alike.
They just light skin. They both light skin. That's it.
I don't know.
Scotty's body is better than hers.
But you know, Natalie's being petty. I mean, Emma's been everywhere where Natalie's been since.
I have seen that.
Natalie's being annoying. Did you see that? Off topic, but I mentioned it to you, Reg. I said he was.
Ooh, that Wi-Fi is kicking your ass.
Wait, can y'all hear me?
Now we can. What you saying?
What the hell? Okay,
Grant, you just so, oh my God.
Hold on, let me check again. Am I
He's so rude?
Get a filter, Grant, down.
No, that's that Leo.
No, this is Grant one time having a good fucking Wi-Fi connection. He want to talk about everybody else.
Go ahead,
that part.
Okay. So, Natalie, you know, her and Renee Trill. Renee was like basically just manifesting coming on the show on their Baddies, and Natalie just said her little smart ass remark, and I'm like, you only did that because Scotty was trying to get the girl on. Like, you're being petty. So if Renee don't come on, it's Natalie's doing or whatever. I don't know.
That's gonna piss me off,
right?
But she should be on the show.
She should, but you know, Natalie's gonna cast people like Meatball based off of just stupid shit like that. But you know, what else happened? Can you remind me? Because I really did not care for this episode.
What's your thoughts on Biggie, the Biggie situation?
Oh God.
Oh yeah, but in that too.
Oh, so Biggie, it's just the same shit every season with her. It's just, you know, even the storyline of sticking up for yourself. I'm tired of it. Like, oh my God. And then, you know, I get it. People feel bad for her. But me personally, I just on Baddies.
Uh-oh, Black Widow. What's going on? Say so.
Can you hear me?
Yeah. Say what you were saying before because you was cutting in and out.
Ew, Xfinity's pissing me the hell off. Okay.
Not Xfinity.
Okay, so look. Ew, I hate it so much. Okay, so
ain't nothing worse than Spectrum. That's what I got.
Okay, can y'all hear me now?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, so I just felt like Biggie, like you're on Baddies, you're going through something. I mean, people are gonna throw shit in your face if you're going through. Like, really, did she not just throw that your dead She said something on Baddies East at the reunion, and she said it as a diss to Biggie, like use it against her, basically. And I'm like, if you're going through this, then why didn't you just take a break off?
Right.
So you're just making it worse for yourself. I mean, like you said, she got all these income, all these 3 sources of income. Girl, just take a break off. Like, do what Mariah Lynn's doing, even though she probably didn't even have a choice to. But
she didn't. Because like I sent them something earlier where this girl was laughing about Mariah Lynn because she said that Mariah Lynn be on TikTok every day for 24 hours because she ain't got that Zeus check.
What? Come on next.
And y'all say, hold on, since we got you on here, Black Widow, I'm pretty sure you saw it. You see that that I don't know if you saw the full interview. I got it saved on my favorite so I can watch it. But Camila, now she's wanting to come back to Baddies, saying that she felt like she didn't do enough and she couldn't really do anything because she just had her baby weight, and now she feel like she got to come back. And they said, I don't want to come back, but I feel like I have to come back. What's your thoughts on that? If you've seen it?
Oh, I'm so glad you brought that up because I was going to bring that up, but I feel like Camila at this point, she needs to just let it go, because if she does come back, all the shit that she done said, and not only the girls on the cast, but just even production and some of the things, she be saying slick stuff too, like, about Lemmy and stuff. If he brings her back on there, she's gonna get set up on purpose. Like, don't even come now, because now it doesn't even matter. They're gonna sit you up and you're gonna look even more stupid. So at this point, don't do it.
Facts. Well, what was your thoughts? What's your thoughts about? Yeah, what's your thoughts about Jayla and
last summer?
Oh yeah, we didn't talk about that either. Go ahead.
Well, what happened?
Tink and Summer.
Oh God, Tink. Like I said, she's doing too much. You know, I love me some Summer. I believe Summer did not say nothing, and I think what Legend was trying to say, I feel like what he said, Summer probably was like, in the sense of how she responded to Ivory on the bus. She was like, you know, if anybody try me, anybody can get it. And she was probably saying it with the chain situation. Like, Natalie probably was like, whose chain are you going to snatch? And she was probably like, anybody. But then Natalie tried to put a name on it. And then she just took it from, you know. I feel like it went like that. Summer didn't say it, that who she was, but she just said, like, she's down for anything. Like, basically like that. And Natalie twisted it. But Tink, she's a weirdo. She's gonna be weird throughout the season. I told y'all she was gonna be. She's gonna do it, anything and everything to come back for each more seasons. I just know she is, and I just hope Diamond, just please don't do too much, because I like Diamond at times, but like I said, I like her more on Now That's TV. I don't know. It's like 2 different Diamonds for me. She's different on Now That's TV compared to Zeus. I don't know. It's like these girls get on Zeus and they're just different. I don't know.
They fight different. And it's not because producers are telling them to. Like, they fans, they fans love saying, "Oh, well, they said not to fight hard." Who the fuck is going to get into a fight with somebody and actually not fight hard?
That's a coping mechanism from these fans, just for them to feel good at night, because they
was popping that greasy shit all season, saying, "Oh, well, they gonna fuck her up. They gonna fuck her up. They gonna fuck her." It didn't happen.
They're full of it, because they did that. Like I said again, they did that with Shannon on BGC 10 when she didn't do shit the whole season until the reunion. Then they tried to use, oh, well, she was just holding back because she was in the army. Shannon came out and said that wasn't even true. Like, they just be making stuff up. This is weird. The thing I feel about Jayla and Lex, I don't know what to feel. What are they even fighting for? I just think that we're just so dumb.
Nothing.
It was stupid.
And the fans was like, oh, well, why didn't Lex fight what's the other girl's name with the blue hair?
Ivory.
Yeah, I forgot her. But yeah, I was like, well, the reason why it doesn't look the same way with Jayla is because Jayla is very smart when she fights. Duh.
Yeah, she's taken some L's, but she has not gotten.
She's not
for Jay. Oh, my bad. And yeah, she's taken an L now that we've seen for sure. But them L's is not heavy L's. Like, she lost based off of a hit counter. She has not gotten her ass beat yet, which she should, which I think is crazy. that nobody has, considering the fact that she only uses one hand. She's doing this with the other one. You should be able to get her with that right or your left, whichever one is your more dominant hand that is closer to that. You should be able to beat her ass. And the fact that they haven't proves what you said. She's a smart fighter.
I'm telling you right now, the fights like that, like if it keeps being like that,
it's not gonna be like that because even from the previews, Big Lex and Ivory fights look like they be getting in there, both of them.
They be getting in there, but we'll see if the rest of them.
No,
I can't wait to see the Sasiki and Dolly fight.
Jayla's fight.
The Pretty P versus Dolly fight look good.
Jayla's fights, like
I agree.
It's not...
You don't remember that?
No, I saw it. Pretty P was winning.
Pretty P is getting ate up.
But Dolly was getting in there still. Like it was good.
Dolly is just overpowering her.
Dolly is head up.
Fight to watch.
I don't know.
No, wait. That was a beatdown. Dolly was head up, and she was right, left. While Pretty P.
That's not what we want to see.
Pretty P is windshield wiping. Like I don't know what the fuck.
I thought you meant like a good fight, like both of them are getting.
No, like it's a fight where like they actually hitting each other, and I'm actually seeing people.
I don't think Pretty P was hitting her.
That's all. Like, I don't think
Pretty P be fighting.
Pretty P definitely had to hit her if she running into Pretty P like that. Pretty P definitely had to land some unknown hits.
Maybe, but in what we saw,
I'm sure, but I don't think they was impactful because she was just.
I'm saying like they were actually still hitting each other.
The fights are just so weird on Zeus. I'm telling you, it's not fun. It's very overwhelming. Like I'd be so like, what is this?
This is why I'm excited to see her in Sasiki.
Bad Dolly. I read that wrong. I thought you said P.
Yeah, Dolly.
That fight. I feel like. I mean, I don't know. I just feel like Taseki is just such a weirdo. Like, girl, don't push her.
No, I think Taseki was in the right, but we're gonna wait till the next episode.
Yeah, I mean, I can see it. Yeah, I just don't like that lady no more.
But I don't know. I just like. I can't wait for the episode to come out because I just want to see how some fans are going to react and see if they're going to expose themselves as hypocrites or not.
Oh, they're not. You know, the Zeus fans is very weird. They're not.
They're weird.
They're going to have a before because I'm gonna move because we're gonna get somebody next. But
yeah, let me go. The internet tripping.
Okay, well you go ahead. I'm gonna say this. Thank you for calling as always. We'll see you next week. But before we get Samaya on, what Legend is saying is true. Because a lot of these fans that are probably going to be mad at Taseki for fighting Anna are going to be the same fans that were mad that she wasn't fighting for her friends. And in the one time that she does fight for her friends, y'all going to have an issue with it. So
and also, I feel like they're not going to call out who the bully is, but I got to wait to watch the episode.
We're going to see. It's going to be interesting.
Yeah, we got to wait to watch. We'll see.
Hello. Are y'all saying like Dolly's a bully? I don't think she's a bully, in my opinion.
I mean, if you're harassing just from the preview,
like,
I gotta wait to watch the whole episode.
But here's the thing about Anna. Anna makes people want to fight her. So how is people?
Yeah, but she do. But also with that,
I mean, I get it what you're saying because she kept coming at her unprovoked. I get that, but like you gotta understand, producers are telling her to do that. Like, it's no way.
But you're grown. I can't stand people say that. You're grown. You don't have to do it.
Yeah, I know, but like that's like telling your boss. Like, would you like if your boss asks you to do something?
I'm grown. You're not gonna tell me what to do. I don't care if you're gonna send me home. Send me home. There's no amount of money that you're gonna make. You're not gonna put. Well, I ain't gonna say that.
No, like
if you put 10 million in front of me, I might be somebody ass that I don't want to.
If Jayla and Rolly were doing what Dolly was doing, they would have been called bullies.
You're right.
Let's keep it above.
Yeah, you're right because we don't like. I don't like Rolly. Jayla's okay, but I don't like.
Yeah, like if Jayla and Rolly was doing the exact same thing that Dolly was doing, everybody would be calling her a bully.
But I think it's because.
But we gotta wait till the episode come out. Let's talk about this.
Yeah. Okay. This episode was boring. Like whoever said it, yeah. Because like the fight's uninteresting. I'm like, what the fuck am I watching? So I guess what did it start like with what's the first interesting thing that happened?
Oh girl, Slim, not Slim. What's her name? Summer and Tink.
Summer and Tink fight.
I knew I wasn't gonna like Tink because why she do that? Like for no reason. Like you gonna believe this bitch Natalie? Like Natalie is smart because she knows that Summer is a little slow. I love me some Summer, but like Summer just doesn't know when to shut up sometimes. and she used that, like her saying I want a chain against her, because she was like, I'm coming for a baddie chain. So I'm like, okay, so Natalie thought in her producer mind, like, oh, let me make some drama off of this. And this is why Natalie doesn't need to be on this show, because if she's allowed to be messy like this and no one can swing on her, like, girl, just stand behind the camera. But because bitch, aren't you going to be 40 next month?
Ooh, she sure is.
You was too old to be acting like this messy auntie. Her and Akbar.
Akbar. It's funny because a lot of the stuff that happened, Akbar in this episode, she was a lot of the reasons as to why they did happen. So she low key being an executive producer herself.
Yeah, like so, like I mean, I feel like with Doc. That was my sister. Bad Dolly and Summer. I think I'm gonna like their duo. It is giving big sister, little sister vibes. It's like somebody said to remind them of Tasiki and Anna. I can low key see that because like Anna pops it the way Summer pops it, and Dolly fights, and Dolly and Tasiki can fight, so I can see what they're talking about. But the difference is with Summer. Summer will fight anybody. That's the difference. Anna be picking and choosing who she fighting. So,
and then the difference is with that too. Summer can't fight. Anna can't handle herself when she does fight.
Yeah, but like we were
y'all telling me Summer did not whoop Yoshi.
Yoshi can't fight though.
Well, Yoshi, like,
he should have been able to whoop her.
Summer can do something depending on who it is.
No, she got slung. She got slung. Like Summer was punching the air too, even when she had her on the ground. I'm like, girl, you clearly have her on the ground. Why? No, they can't fight.
No, I don't know what y'all talking about with that. I've been seeing people say that girl was punching her in the face.
No, she was, but
she missed a couple. She missed a couple, but she definitely connected some. She connected some. I saw those two connects. But
I wish my sister was stopped.
That's my only issue with Summer. I just want her to learn how to fight. If she learned how to really fight, she would be the perfect baddie for real.
I know, but she's good. She's friends with
or the hands back to mouth.
She's friends with Bad Dolly and Big Legs. Like, girl, yeah, and they could fight to me. So teach her something, please.
Yeah.
Emma and Scotty. I'm sorry. Scotty got her ass whooped, and you could tell she did because why the hell was the camera shaking? We've seen every fight, but this fight, we clearly see the fight in full D when security was holding Emma back. So why couldn't we get this fight, Lemmy? Because I know this was Lemmy's doing. Like, exactly. Like, girl, like you couldn't, because like we only see when Scotty pushing her to the couch. That's it. But her head was down, and Emma was I seen Emma. I had to slow it down. Emma was cracking her on the back of her head. Like, I was like, damn,
I gotta slow that down.
Yeah, I was like, damn, Scotty, you got beat out the wig. Biggie. I'm sorry, Biggie. Girl, you just don't need to be on this show. Like, I understand people grieve differently, but like, you just like they clearly not your friends because they telling you like, oh, you gotta fight for me and do this in the third. Like, you know what I'm going through? Like, bitch, you know I don't want to be fighting up in here. But Biggie, you gotta shut the hell up if you don't want to fight.
Yep. What's your thoughts on Jayla and Lex at the end before we move?
I'm again, what the hell was I watching? It was like two little girls trying to fight. I wish my sister would stop. It was like two little girls fighting at the end. I'm like, girl, can y'all? Is one of y'all gonna like fall in? Is one gonna like? Are we gonna get any hits? But I guess they have 3 more rounds, so I guess we're gonna see. Ivory, I hope Lex beats her ass. I'm sorry, like, cause Ivory had no reason to do that. And for the Ivory fans, I've been telling y'all Ivory can't fight. I'm sorry, like they just be making these excuses for these not STV girls, and it's annoying. Like, it's really annoying. Like, Tasiki be exposing that these not STV girls really can't fight. So, but I feel like with Bad Dolly, it's gonna be different. Cause I seen her face after the fight, and did she have a black eye? Like, did she have a bruise on her eye?
I couldn't tell.
That's what they're saying. Like she because all I saw was her not having a wig.
We're gonna have to see. I couldn't tell from no sneak peek, but we'll see.
No,
because
like they showed her face after the Tasiki fight, and they saying that her eye was swollen, but I didn't see that.
Yeah, we got to see next week. All right, Samaya. Well, thank you so much for calling in. We got how many people back here? We got 6 people. We're gonna get, and we'll get you next week. Peace.
Cat's Eye about to come on.
Who?
Cat's Eye. It's a K-pop group, but like they're American and K-pop. Those are my girls.
Tamia.
Hello. How are you all doing?
We well.
Good. How are you?
I'm working on a video, so don't worry about it. But I do have other
videos. You too.
Yes, I did a review of RuPaul's Drag Race movie day, season 16. Like I went through the whole season, so I do have some videos up. I just need to be more consistent with editing. That's it.
Wait,
That's
do you have them up now?
I don't like doing. No, I just recorded my Baddies one today.
Put it up. So when you get it up, let me know. Let me know, and I'll post it.
Am I subscribed? When you get off, put your link in the chat.
So this episode, okay, where to start? I thought it was funny that was the bus. Natalie made it seem like the bus was like going to be this big thing. That bus was small. That bus was tiny. Oh, we're all not going to be on the bus together.
Yeah, I think it's.
But isn't that the whole point?
Right.
The club stuff. I think DTB stole the whole show when she did her verse without the music, and I'm glad she did that because I definitely think they was trying to play in her face with that. Just like, oh, well, we only have Tinka's verse. It's a duet. What do you mean you only have one part of the song? There needs to be both parts. Natalie trying to keep the club open. She was probably drunk, trying to just be extra as usual. But I thought that was funny that when they zoomed, it passed Lemmy and his face was all blurred out. Like, sir, we can tell it's you by that face, by that build. Like, come on now. You don't have to keep on blurring yourself.
Because he doesn't do it on Jocelyn's show. I'm like, why are you blurring yourself out on your most watched show?
Maybe because I know he was like at the club shouting out Scotty and stuff. So maybe he just didn't want that on Baddies. But people got it on the internet. Summer thing. I think Natalie started that whole mess. I want her. As soon as she said something about it, I'm like, Natalie, you started that whole mess. Now, I do think Summer did talk about a chain, but I don't think she was talking about stealing someone's chain. She was probably like, oh, I can't wait to get my Baddies chain. Like, there's some people here who already got chains, but I want my chain. And Natalie kind of flipped the script. And I felt like Tinka jumping on that was just for her trying to get camera time. Because you easily, like, if this did happen, where were the cameras? They love to talk about stuff that happened when the cameras aren't there. Same thing with the with Mariah Lynn's mom and Anna. Why are we taking 2 episodes to talk about this and there's no actual, footage of it? So where's the footage of her saying this if it was such a big deal?
Exactly.
Surprisingly, we got Pink kicking her in the stomach. I'm surprised they got that footage.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Now, Biggie. So I definitely agree with all you all said. Personally, I understand Biggie. She's a Virgo. I'm also a Virgo, so I can definitely see where she's coming from. She's very emotional. But I do think she needs to verbally stand up for herself. Like, I've had situations where I've had people get in my face, but because I've verbally stood my ground, they stopped messing with me. And sometimes I get it. You don't want to fight, but sometimes you kind of have to. And if you take that loss, you take that loss. But it makes you look better because you get up and you learn from it. But don't let people play in your face, because if they play in your face once, they're going to do it again.
Hello.
And again. And again.
Yep.
Now with the Anna thing, yes, you can stand up for her. You could be on the side, yelling for your sis. Okay, sis, get her, whatever. But do I think she had to jump in that fight? No, because Anna can handle it. Now, I think them trying to pressure her into fighting, I think that's a little too much. Anna knows how to fight. She can handle herself. Now, let's say she was fighting Summer and Bad Dolly jumped in. Then you jump in and you fight for your sis. But
Facts.
That's pretty much it. The Big Lex and Jayla thing. When I tell you I laughed because that was not a fight. I don't know. Have you all like ever like play like not even play fight, but have you ever like I don't know if you have siblings or cousins or something where you just like throw your hands at each other and you're like slapping them back and forth? That's what that fight gave me. Like they weren't even trying to hit each other. Like, oh my gosh. That's kind of what it gave.
I think they were scared to fight each other.
But I mean, they both was ready to go. Just do it.
I know. They both was trying to size each other.
They both were like pretty girls that know how to fight, and I feel like they don't want to mess up their face.
Yep.
Okay, let me quickly wrap this up. Akbar started two of the messes. The stuff with Summer and Jasmine on the bus. I keep on forgetting that woman's name is Jasmine. Like I have to remember her name because like I know what she looks like, but I'm always like, what's her name? And then the whole Lex and Jayla thing. Now next week, I'm interested to see what's going on because I could have sworn Natalie told them not to be acting up when they get out in public. And the first thing they do is act up when they get out in public, speaking of Bad Dolly. So I'm interested to see how she's going to handle that. Most likely she's not going to say nothing. She's just going to let it play out. But that's kind of embarrassing. So that's all I got to say. Make sure you all like, comment, and subscribe as usual. And have a wonderful night.
And to Tamia, because I just put her channel on my community page. Go subscribe.
Yes, that too.
Do that. Thank you for calling in as always.
Bye.
All right. Jay, you on the clock. What's up, Jay? You can hear us? Jay, can you hear us? Call back. We'll get you next. Uh-oh.
Oh shit.
You off work?
The thing is I called at work because it's my birthday tomorrow. I'm turning 26.
Happy early birthday.
I'm getting old. I don't like thinking about that shit now. I'm actually late 20s now.
Going to club.
Yeah, I got that. And then I get off early for Thanksgiving, so I'm just ready for that. But let's talk about
you gotta work on Thanksgiving.
Yeah, I'm ready for Thanksgiving. Shit, I'm ready to eat. But talk about the episode. The episode was whack. I'm sorry, y'all. It was whack. I feel like maybe the season will start picking up by next week, but I said this like on one of my reviews. I said I feel like the reason why some of the stuff is dragging because they rushed Baddies Midwest. They literally could just let Jocelyn's Cabaret have their shine, and then ended out the year with Jocelyn's Cabaret and Baddies Midwest could have came in January.
Literally.
I think they're just scared because they're losing money because maybe Jocelyn ain't bringing it. Jocelyn's Cabaret is really good, but I guess it's not bringing in no money. So maybe that's what they're worried about. I don't know. But yeah, that's the reason why it's dragging. But it's only a couple points. Big, let me start off with her ass. Look, I don't want to be me, but Biggie, if you're grieving, you should have stayed your ass home, bitch. You could have stayed at home. I'm sorry. You could have stayed your big ass at home. I'm so sorry about that. She honestly didn't need to come back this season anyways after that pussy shit she did at the reunion. So honestly, and I said this last night to somebody else. Where's Biggie's money going to where she can't take a season off? She's been on now 3 seasons, 3 reunions, because you know they get a big ass reunion check, and her bookings. So where's your money going that you can't take
and her off? Social media. She has 1 million followers on Instagram. She is getting paid off of Instagram. And when she has followers like that and engagement like that, she's probably getting 5K, 10K per post for whatever brand she got.
I don't get it. But we do know, Grant, because I have to call you out a little bit. Now, I've been a fan of you for a while, and you used to talk a lot of shit about Jaden. But now Jaden and Big, because you were a Krishan Rock fan, I know that changed now, huh? How tables have turned. But yeah, right. Now you know Biggie and Jaden fight in the season. So are you gonna be on Jaden's side?
Yeah. You know I am.
If Jaden loses. But she probably won't.
If she loses, I'm gonna let her know she lost.
But you still gonna be, are you gonna be on Biggie's side when her and Jada fight?
I ain't never gonna be on Biggie's side. I'm never gonna be on her side. We don't even know
why they
win,
fight,
lose, or draw. I'm never gonna be on her side.
She do not care.
We'll
G
see.
don't like
We'll see. We'll see. Because if
Mm-hmm.
it's a valid reason for, I mean, she fighting, so we'll see. But it'll really depend on the situation. Yeah. If I'm on her side or not. But I'm absolutely rooting for Jaden to beat her ass.
Yeah, I had to clock you because you used to talk a hella shit about Jaden because you was up.
You know I did.
And I had to tell you.
I liked Krishan back then.
I had to tell you, Grant, stop being on Krishan.
You were just like Movie Bae. Movie Bae was on me about Krishan too, saying that she didn't like Krishan either. She was just like you. Never liked Krishan.
Oh shit, sidebar.
I loved Krishan.
Got married? Did her and Blueface got married?
No, I've muted everything. Whenever she went back to him, I think it was during Baddies West, I think. I unfollowed her on social media. I blocked her and I blocked Blueface and I muted their names on all social media platforms. I don't see shit from them.
Damn, you blocked the baby too?
I don't think I blocked the baby's page, but it's not on my For You. It's not on my page, so I can't see it.
Oh yeah, that's what I had to say about that. You know, I just had to get that out real quick. But yeah, I'm off of Biggie. But we know she jumps Nunu this season. We'll see if the Zeus fans will be on her side or if they'll turn on her. We just gotta wait to see that. Now,
they love her.
They gonna love Biggie? Are you gonna love Biggie when she jumps Nunu Legend?
Yes.
Oh my
That'd be the one time I'm on Biggie's side. That may be the one time I'm fully on Biggie's side for real. Well, I'm on Biggie's side when it comes to the whole Anna and them situation. I feel like Anna and Tasiki could have definitely handled that better as friends. I don't like how they do that. Because like if I'm having issues with my friends, like y'all won't know if me and G are legit having issues. Like I'm not about to expose that on here. Like we go talk about it in private. Nobody's gonna know that me and G ever have an issue. So the fact that y'all are considering each other to be sisters and friends and that, and y'all calling out issues in front of mixed company, I don't like that.
Is that because you're giving people rooms to judge and everything like that? So I don't like that. Should have been handled behind closed doors. But Lex and Jayla, y'all, that was pathetic as hell. I saw it. They had no music, and I was like, why does this sound look awkward? But it looks like both of them don't want to get hit in their faces. And I understand because you see Big Lex, that bitch fine as hell. And I wouldn't want to get hit in the face too if I look like her. So I understand. Jayla, I think it's time for you to not be fighting no more. I think you just need to sit back in your pretty girl era, be your businesswoman era, and stop fighting. Because the last two, we done seen you in that fight with you and Ivory. I don't know what that was. And this fight with you and Lex, girl, and then you Jayla admitted that she lost a round to Big Legs. We ain't never see Jayla admit no shit like that. Jayla is looking really bad, so I think Jayla just needs to not fight no more and just be a boss and look good because you know she is a beautiful woman, and just let the young ones fight. You getting too up there in age to be doing that no more. Don't be like Tommy. Don't be out here pulling out BBs on people and all that shit. Don't do that. So yeah, let's shit. What the hell else happened in this episode?
Nothing.
So it was so terrible. Oh, Movie Bae, are you a fan of Rolly now that she done lost some of that weight?
No.
It's looking like people love Rolly. It looks like because she's not a big ass.
Are you a fan now that she done lost some of that weight?
No, I ain't no fan of no. I don't like the good first. I can admit that Rolly looks good. I can admit that Rolly does look good. But just because she lost all that weight and got all that surgery, I don't agree with how she did it. But she looks good. But no, I ain't no fan of Rolly. Hell no. But everybody else loves Rolly so much.
I'm not a fan of Rolly, but I do say sometimes Rolly be speaking the truth and saying what other people say.
Yeah, I can agree with you on that. I was with her when she was reading Biggie the hell down that episode. I was like, she's saying everything that I'll be saying about Biggie's ass. So I can agree with her on there. But I'm not going to be all up her ass. Hell no. Because Rolly, she threw that Red Bull at that girl. I said, Rolly, why are you worried about what a fan is saying in the crowd? You the one on stage.
While you're performing. Yeah.
While you're performing. Like, girl, you shouldn't be fucking worried about that. You know some people that don't like Beyonce. You think she don't get mad about that? No. She's still going to be a queen.
Exactly.
You look really pressed, Rolly. That's how I know. She ain't changed. It's still in there somewhere. Just watch. I'm usually always right. But yeah, that's why I had to say.
You are.
Whack ass. And last thing. Zeus, y'all not slick. Scotty got her ass whooped. What was up with the camera angles? Zeus was giving loud ass TV. What was that? We always saw was ass everywhere when the camera came back.
I know. Because she was facing that wall and all you did see was her ass. So that skirt was up in the air.
Yeah, but that's all I got to say. I'm at Wingstop. I got to pick up my lemon pepper wings. It's not Scotty's lemon pepper. So yeah, I'm picking
not
right
lemon
now.
pepper wings. You could have chose something better.
Lemon pepper is good.
Ain't nothing better.
Ain't nothing better about it. What is your favorite flavor?
What's yours?
Original hot will do it all. That Louisiana rub.
I knew
what kind did you get?
I knew I didn't like you with your burnt ass lips. Your mouth might be on fire.
That's all I eat is hot. Come on.
Lemon pepper wings be good.
I love lemon pepper. I'm gonna pick them up right now. So
what you got? Did you get wings?
Hot food. You abusing.
I got.
That's all I eat is spicy food.
Combo.
What'd you get? Boneless wings or bone in?
Oh, I like the bone in wings. I love.
What kind of fries you got?
I got the Cajun fries that they have here.
Yeah, okay. We eat.
Yeah, so I'm about to go pick it up. But that's all I gotta say about this shitter of a fucking episode. But I'll see y'all next week if I can get off work.
Yes, please. Have a happy birthday. You know we love you calling in all the time.
Thank y'all.
Happy early birthday.
Thank y'all. Bye, Legend Boo. Thank
you.
I love her.
Lemon pepper wings, grand fucking
Courtney.
I know, like
that's some bone in, bone out. Like these fucking cheese around here.
Hey y'all. He like for his lips to be on fire.
Exactly. Michael, right there with you. What's up, Courtney?
Michael, good night.
Hey y'all, I follow each and every one of y'all. I'm just a guilty pleasure watcher of Baddies. So and Justice Cabaret. Hey y'all, I love y'all.
We love you.
Y'all did forget. First of all, I just want to say I'm tired of this Baddies chain storyline. Can we please stop with this chain storyline? Please, it's getting overwhelming.
Crazy. It's crazy now. I sat and thought about it. We had a chain moment on Baddies, and we had a chain moment on Jocelyn.
Yes, with Envy, and then I'm sitting down in that. Oh my god, it's getting on my nerves. And that storyline with Henny and Rose. I'm sick of that too. I'm so sick of that too. Are y'all gonna fight? Are y'all gonna do something? Like, what's happening? But with Biggie though, like, I was a fan of her. Like, I've been watching Baddies since ATL, but like, I've been a fan of her. But like, yes, we all understand that you're grieving, but this is the wrong show for you to be on. Just like everybody else said, you need to take a break. If you're making all this money, you need to step away from it for a while. Everybody's not your friend too. Because if y'all are not your friends, because like y'all said, I forgot which one of y'all said it, but somebody or somebody came on here and called, but one of y'all said it when they should have took Biggie to the back and talked to her about it, like privately. That's what real friends do.
Yep.
And I'm tired of Pissy P. I'm tired of seeing her face. I'm tired of seeing her body. I'm tired of seeing her. I'm really tired of seeing her. Because why she come up in there just interrupting like that? And I understand it's for entertainment, I guess, but nobody asked for you. Nobody really asked for you. You just like background noise.
Looking for moments.
What else happened? Oh yeah, Jayla and like I said in the comments with the Jayla and Lex, I really want to like Lex so bad. I really do. But why are you bringing up situations that have nothing to do with you? You weren't even on the show before, so now it's the storyline. Okay,
that's the one
fight. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's that one part about her that's not making me claim her as my favorite. It's like she was cool until that moment. I'm like, why you have to do that? And then
she was chill. Why was she gonna stay chill like that and kept keep fighting Ivory like she keep fighting Ivory? And I want to like Ivory too, but it's like, oh my god, especially when I lose a fight. I'm like, damn.
You know she threw piss on somebody.
I never watched like the previous show before that she was on, but yes, I did hear about that.
You gonna see it later on.
Disgusting.
Because the girl she threw it
on. Oh my god.
Yeah, it's gonna be interesting.
Yeah, they got a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
This season might be really good. You never know.
I have to watch it over again. I like watching it over again so I can get my opinion.
I had to watch
what else happened in this episode?
I'd like to watch
what else happened in this?
Did you talk about the Tinker?
Yeah. Oh, the Tinker Summer thing. When I heard that slap, because I was walking in Target when I was watching it because I got off work, When I heard that stuff, I had to rewind that because I'm like, damn, that was loud as hell. She went, I heard that shit. I'm like, damn, why did you do that? And yes, Natalie did set that up because you can hear that in her confessionals. Like she had did her little shoulder thing, like, uh, well, yeah, that the little shoulder thing that she do. Yeah, she set that up for somebody to get stuck like that. Yeah. But she didn't deserve that though. I don't think Summer deserved that. Because I'm still on the fence about her too, Summer. Because she do talk too much. Sometimes in an environment you need to read the room, like y'all said. Some of these baddies need to read the room and chill. Because some of these don't make sense, especially the Emma and Scotty thing. Yes, we all know she got beat up. Yes, she did. Because why are we looking at the sky? Why are we looking at the ceiling? This popular ass ceiling. Why are we looking at this? I have to rewind it because I'm like, okay, did I miss something?
Nope.
They immediately went to
I did and didn't. And they didn't show Scotty. They didn't show her face. They show Emma. But once they put their camera back on, and like I said, they didn't even show that angle when Jada came in and all that.
Right.
Yeah.
All right, you got any final thoughts?
No. I'm working all the way to Thanksgiving. Then I'm off. Then I'm working again.
Oh.
Get your money. Give us a call next week.
Good Thanksgiving.
I will. Happy Thanksgiving to you guys and be safe because it's a crazy world out here.
It is.
You too.
I'm ready to eat.
It's about to get crazy. All right, have a good one.
I've been smashing on this whole live, like baby.
Yeah, what you was eating after that series?
I had me a Jimmy LaJohn sandwich and some booty.
What kind of sandwich?
I give me a little turkey time with add some onions and guac on it.
What's up, Bree?
Hey guys, can y'all hear me?
Hello.
Yes.
Okay.
Profile picture. I know that's why I didn't look up.
Wait, what happened?
I said your profile
picture.
Oh,
yeah.
Brand trying to zoom all in on your profile picture.
Like, who is that?
Thank y'all. So just some quick thoughts. I think they hate Biggie, and it's sad to see, but standing up for yourself is one thing, but standing on business over some petty stuff is ridiculous. And I think Anna is being childish. Like, there's no reason for Biggie to come in on your fights if you already winning, knowing what she got going on. That's kind of crazy. Let's see. The whole Summer and Natalie thing. Child, Natalie needs to go sit down. I'm tired of Natalie. Like, just knowing that, growing up watching Natalie on BCG and now seeing her, it's just ridiculous to see like how she's acting. But her setting Summer up was kind of crazy. Let's see. I don't know. I think Tinka needed some camera time, and Natalie gave it to her. To be honest, Scotty versus Emma. Yeah, it's kind of sad to say, but Scotty, I really wish I got to see it, but Emma definitely won that one. Hopefully we get to see a round 2 of something of some sort, since now that Lemmy and Natalie are beefing, but who knows? Maybe he might not show it. We don't know. I do want to point out that the whole Jayla and Lex and Jayla versus Ivory, like, you could see how quickly Jayla was to, all right, cool, we fought, we good, let's keep it moving. But y'all saw how she popped it with Lex after that whole thing, like, and watch her mouth. I'm like, okay, well, where was that energy with Ivory, girl? Like, keep the same energy. But yeah, I do agree. I think she need to sit down. Like, she's too cute to be fighting. And I think Zeus needs to stop promoting this Now That TV fighting segment of everybody fighting for fake drama, because it's getting tiring. Like, we don't want to see Black women fight all the time over petty stuff. We want to see y'all actually fighting for stuff that makes sense. But yeah, those are my points.
Well, thank you for calling in.
Actual storylines.
Of course. Yes. I actually follow all y'all. Grant, you're the reason why I follow everybody else. But yes. Yes. Every week I'm tuning in. So thank y'all for keeping up with the show, because I be needing something to listen to.
No, for real.
Thank you for calling in. We'll see you next time.
Bye, Bree. She's cute.
We got
I like her.
very pretty. Very pretty.
Good night.
Sean.
What's up, guys? What's up?
What you mad for that movie, man? What's up, Sean?
How you guys doing? But yeah.
Hey, I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
What's up? What's tea? What's tea?
What's up? You tell us.
You talk about what's tea.
But yeah, guys, I'm just gonna get straight to the point. I'm just gonna talk about the whole Biggie situation, and I was right. The girl didn't want to fight because her, boyfriend did. But let me get to that point. So first and foremost, Biggie, I understand your boyfriend gone, but I gotta say this to Honor. Biggie is 22 years old. I'm not gonna go and tell a 22-year-old grown woman she have to defend herself. That's her business. If she don't want to defend herself, it is what it is. What I'm gonna do? And I understand y'all are friends, but what can I do? What I'm not gonna do that. Not for me though. I want to know. It was an argument going through Twitter. When did Anna had Biggie back though physically? Legend?
Huh?
When did Anna had Biggie back? Because that was a whole debate on Twitter. I've been seeing it all over comments. Like, when did Biggie,
When did Biggie have Anna back?
When Biggie's back.
Back, yeah. Because there was a whole debate.
They didn't even like each other at first.
No, like in Baddies Caribbean. Because Anna keep on repeating.
Know.
She keep on repeating, I had your back physically. I'm like, when physically? And people brought up, the Big Kiva versus BTB. It's like, and then people start bringing up, the reunion with Rolly at Baddies East. I was like, that's two separate beef. So it's like, I don't know. Like, that's a whole debate for itself.
Yeah. I can't remember a moment.
Exactly, but I'm not gonna tell nobody to defend themselves, and I agree with Movie Bay 100%, but I also agree with some of y'all. But it's her business if she just wants to stay there and make her money. I mean, that's the realest thing I could say, because nobody been real enough why they want to stay on the show, because you have people like Tisiki who could have been doing something else outside of Baddies, like big things, but you consider staying. For what reason? And Biggie said it because of the money, and I'm just happy to at least admit it. But overall, I feel bad that Anna brought up her man dying, because mind you, Biggie was cool. She never once brought it up. It was Anna who brought it up, says she going through it though. Remember that? So I just feel like they sort of just kept that.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So I feel like they sort of had mentioned it. She was cool though. She was cool. Nothing. Yeah. It just Anna felt like she needed help, and it's like, as Biggie said, girl, you not getting jumped. You're crying, you're bawling like as if three girls was like jumping you. You had it. You hold your own. You fought people like DJ Sky and Scotty, all by yourself, multiple rounds. Why is it that you need Biggie's back for little old? What's her name? With the secret voice. What's her name?
Summer.
Yeah.
Cigarette boys.
Not cigarette boys. Sean coming over here on here hot. Sean need that. Sean needs something.
Do you need that?
Sean need that issue.
But yeah, guys, that's all I gotta say. I'm just getting ready for the next episode. I gotta say, I think what's the name again? Bad Dolly. There's so much girls, guys. So sorry if I'm mixing up the names. But Bad Dolly, she kind of doing too much. The girl say she didn't want to fight you. Y'all basically had that, discussing when y'all was in the first, wherever y'all been, the bar, whatever. And y'all say you're cool. So why is it y'all keep pressing Anna? And it's surprising that I'm on her side, because I don't really like Anna like that. But I have to be, I gotta agree with her. Tisiki for the other hand,
next week.
You gotta see next week, because they really chopping it up. And it's a sneak
peek.
Because
who knows? Anna probably said something slick out her mouth. Y'all know how Anna be. She probably said
Yeah, and also Tinka, you weird too for throwing that drink at Bad Dolly. Cause why the girl?
Oh yeah. Did you
always start? Some of it might have got thrown on her.
Yeah, I did see that.
She threw that whole drink at Bad Dolly's face.
She did throw that drink at her face, and it was unwarranted. It's like she threw it on Tasiki.
What's her name? Tink pulled a Jayla from the cabaret. It got in my eye. This shit ain't get on you.
Yeah.
You gotta go say that. It got in my eye, y'all. Because she drenched her in whatever she had. She drenched her real bad.
But yeah, y'all, that's all I gotta say. Good night. Yeah,
Thank you for calling in. Have a happy Thanksgiving.
Yes, happy
Yeah,
Thanksgiving.
Naomi, that's what I was thinking too. But everybody told me in the comments that she was running because that drink got in her eyes.
Yeah, because Taseki pushed her, Dolly threw the drink, Tink threw the drink, and that's what got in her face or whatever. So she kind of like turned around, and then of course Taseki was already on her head. So
all right, hello, can you hear me?
We can hear you now.
not
You
Zeus.
the
That's
last one.
Yes, first of all. Okay, cool. Yeah, Zeus has TV because that's pretty much what
that's
what
it is
we're at
now.
So
right.
Let me just go off from what the last caller was talking about the Biggie situation because for me personally, I understood where Biggie was coming from. I don't have any. I'm not one of those viewers that have any that dislike her or like her. You know, she's cool sometimes. She's irritating other times. You know, she's a character. So that's how I view it as. And from what she was saying, I felt it was real genuine. Like it was real genuine. She was clear on what she was saying, and I didn't like what other people were saying on Anna and Tasiki gang like bragging her about jumping in fights that really don't need to be jumped in, or like another person doesn't need to be added in to quote unquote stand on business. Um, and I didn't like how it was even really brought up. I don't like how we actually know about the situation itself because if they're what they call friends, sisters, cousins, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
I don't. I wouldn't do that to my home. But we are on Baddies, where we have more
What'd you say?
We cut out.
Conversations, and sisters. Hold on, can you hear me?
I can hear you now.
Oh my God.
Yeah, I was just saying that this is where they.
What the fuck going on over there? Yeah, Legend, you doing? Go ahead.
All right, yeah, I just went on speaker. I was just saying that, shit. God damn this fucking connection.
You actually sound way better now.
Yeah, we can hear you. You sound
I was just saying that Zeus is just, it's one of them networks, where they have conversations about family molesting family allegedly. So am I surprised by any of this? No. But is it disgusting? Very much so. And Rosa Parks coming in, Pretty P coming in, talking about trying to insert herself about Diamond knocking her head back. And I know a lot of people were saying that Diamond was corny for sneaking Rosa Parks back at the bus stop, but she was coming for her initially. That whole Tinka, they did that whole situation happened. And if you were coming for me, I'm gonna give you a piece of me, even if I'm quote unquote injured reserved, or I don't want to be fighting, because it's just not gonna happen. You're not gonna call me out, and I'm not gonna come. So that's that on that. I'm not gonna acknowledge Lex or Jayla's patty cake match. I'm not going to acknowledge it at all. We're gonna erase that from history and move forward.
I wish they did cut that out for real.
We're gonna get 3 more rounds apparently.
I do like how Ivory sneaking Lex is nothing new. Ivory never needs a reason or an opportunity not to run up on somebody. So I don't know why the people are shocked. Well, the Zeus people can be shocked, but the Now That's TV people, it's not shocking at all. Not like how Lex really she fell in. She definitely fell in there. Like, I don't know what she was doing with Jayla, but her ninja skills activated right when Ivory came from the side. Anything else? The performances, they were in my city. I like how everybody was turning up. It was a real good vibe, even though the episode was boring as fuck. Again, talking points were had. Jaden, she needs to go. She needs to go somewhere. Not that she's doing anything wrong, but she's not giving anything at all. She gives the apparent energy that she doesn't even want to be there. She's there for the check, which I'm like, her and Biggie can go home if they're just not really in it. And
I feel like Jaden
she has zero interaction with any of them.
I feel like she needed though. See that good comment. She can bring everything back together. I feel like she would be the one that would mediate.
I think that would be good if she was like there, maybe from Caribbean. But being that this is her one and only season that she's been on, and she's been more so on the OG side, hanging with them versus the newbies that she was trying to have a therapy session with. I'm like, girl, you really don't give a fuck about these girls. You don't know these girls for real to be having this conversation in the first place. But it's scripted, it's produced, so we're gonna let it play. And yeah, she's just a waste of space to me. Shout out to the bag,
It's
but
like,
yeah.
It's like I see both because like I do feel like Jaden kind of was like my voice like in that conversation with that girl. Yeah. But I also see what you're saying. Like it feel like she don't want to be there.
No, yeah, she most definitely was saying what needed to be said. But for this show, I don't know.
I definitely think she was looking around like this is so immature.
Yeah, she
the most excited, but the most excited she looked was when she got to perform. When she got that mic, she was excited.
I saw
before I just want to comment about Jocelyn's Cabaret real quick. The little end. I don't know why they keep letting Oceans rock them down. I don't get it, but I hope somebody can shut her up. Tasiki, she might need to get on Baddies and fight Tasiki. But yeah, that's it.
I know. Well, I think wasn't she fighting? I think she was fighting too. Whenever they had that fight that's coming later on in the season.
Who?
When they Oceans? I feel who was she? Yeah, I think she was fighting Rose.
She fight Erica again.
I mean, and Erica ain't a fighter like that. I don't know why they be making Erica look like she do damage. Just because Kay's face was made of Play-Doh, don't mean she was doing anything for real. But like, Oceans really be knocking them down, and I want somebody to like.
That's why when Hennessy got her, I was so surprised. Not gonna hold.
Hennessy
barely. She got about.
She did some damage though, because that eye, like I said in my recap, last week it looked like it was going down.
The eye is the Cabaret member, most definitely.
It was jiggling with her.
But that eye looked like it was going down last week, but it looked like it got even more black this week.
Right. I'm gonna keep that to myself. I'm gonna keep that to myself to next week. Like, y'all have a good week.
Bitch, I don't want Billy on there. Billy
too.
On
good night.
I do not want Billy on nowhere.
His face is made of Play-Doh.
That shit was cracking.
Billy literally threw pee on people on South Central Baddies. What are you doing?
Trying to find
because not one man is bigger than the group.
Pick one. Are you trying to tell us that we're Otis?
Oh, I can't find the one that I wanted. Which one did I have?
You had not that one.
Not that
one. I can't find the one that I had.
No, I don't want Billy on there. I'm not gonna lie. I liked Billy earlier on South Central Baddies.
I don't like this one, Green.
When the first episodes, I
can't find the other one.
This one.
Which one did we have before?
Go back.
No, we didn't have it. Did we?
Yes.
I don't like that one. I like when we was all on the Shut the fuck up.
I think about.
Who is he talking to?
That one. That's the one I wanted. Okay.
Legend.
What's the difference?
Because this one we was boxed
the
up.
The other
like
one was like very much so vertical. I didn't like it.
I like us all on the same line. Was this the one that we had, Michael? I can't even remember.
Yeah,
okay, was this? Okay, cool. All right, y'all got any final thoughts? We've been on here almost 2.5 hours. And I'm
about to go watch and I'm about to go cry because my fantasy team is losing. And Zay Flowers winning. That's why I was screaming.
2-point conversion though.
No, Zay Flowers literally just missed the touchdown. It went to Mark Andrews on the next play.
Did he drop a pass?
He dropped it. He was
dropping passes.
And he dropped and he didn't catch it. And I was so pissed. That's why I screamed. Because my team is losing. And I only need 6 points to win. I need 6 points. And if he would
what you worried about?
Season over for me.
Y'all beat us last night in the most embarrassing.
The Commanders got whooped.
But
we should have been up on y'all about 30 points going into the half. We had like so many missed opportunities. Get that shit out of here, moving man. What is that?
The Mavericks. Yeah.
Oh, Dallas. Now I can support the Mavericks because I'm a big Kyrie fan. I like Luka. Clay can kiss my ass because I don't like Clay anymore. Clay be acting like Steph don't exist no more. But all right, y'all got any final thoughts?
No, I'm ready for this next episode so that way I could defend Anna.
Is the Mavericks winning right now?
I'm tired of having to check her. I'm tired.
Oh, they did.
I want to defend her at least once this season again.
You just gotta hope that she keep her mouth shut.
No, she can keep her mouth open if she wants to.
No, if she provoked that with Dolly,
oh yeah,
then everybody gonna
but it don't.
About
yeah, that's why I'm saying. That's why I gotta wait to see because if I gotta hold her accountable, I will. But if I get to defend her, I can't wait.
All right, y'all. Well, we're about to get off of here. Make sure if you have not already, thumbs up all the videos, subscribe to whoever you're not subscribed to, because we're gonna be back next week. What else? Subscribe, comment, get in the comments too. When this drops, drop some stars in the chat. Drop some stars in the comments. That's what I did. That's what I told. Keep the interactions going. So boom.
Drop the stars.
Y'all got any final thoughts?
Go drop basketballs in the other one. So that way y'all can lie.
Yeah, go drop basketballs in my. Well, you need to watch the video first to know that you need to drop the basketballs. Brianna, do it in the comments though, not in the chat. In the comments on the video, so we can get the interactions.
Bye, y'all.
But y'all got any final thoughts? No.
No.
All right, we done. See y'all next week. Peace.